The Russ Martin Show.
Why are you selling your house?
Because 4 bedrooms is ridiculous for a single male.
But you're about to have a family.
No,
Yeah.
4 bedrooms is still too big for.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
John's going to have a playroom and another room that you lock him in just to lock him in.
Stop.
We call it the lock-in room.
No. I get
You need a home
too much
office.
house. I get too much house.
Oh, you don't?
Yes.
How long's your house been on the market? Or when did you notice it come up, Trey?
I think Friday.
You're good.
Why didn't you get Trey to do it?
He's my other realtor. She needs the work.
The old lady?
Yeah. Joanne.
So if you sell this house, where are you going to go?
Just buy something smaller. Something like with 1 bedroom.
It's going to get awfully cramped.
There are lots of very nice condos and such out there with 2 bedrooms.
Those aren't kid friendly.
I'm not used to that yard. I can't keep that yard up.
You're going to have something bigger.
You just
that yard, you already said you got Mexicans that cut your grass.
We got trees and there's snakes and such. I don't like it. I'm out. We'll just see what it's worth. We'll see what happens. Probably nothing. That area will move pretty quick, you think?
Yeah, it should. But
Why were you trying to keep this under wraps?
What's the difference where I live? I knew you'd never drive by and see the sign.
how did you explain that to Joy?
So I'm downsizing. It's too expensive.
But she knows that you guys are going to need a bigger house when John moves in. When John comes to stay.
Well,
and she knows you make plenty of money. It's not like it's a financial burden.
That'll be next summer until he's out of school.
No, you can rotate him in at Christmas. The Christmas break, they can start a new semester.
He needs to stay in that school that he started in, that you keep the teacher.
That would be a great thing. A Christmas wedding, then he moves in, starts...
I don't like Christmas weddings. You want something warm.
We can do it inside.
Like hell?
Dude, who's here?
David Henry and his SMU class.
The class he always brings them up here, I think, once a semester for like their field trip, and it's always hot chicks.
I forget what he covers in the class.
Is it sales or just radio sales?
Yeah.
Has anybody seen who's in the crowd?
I haven't even seen him yet, no.
Not this time.
Hi, buddy.
What are you
Looking at?
How many chicks in the group?
9.
How many students total?
About 13.
Why don't you take your shirt off and go out in the hall and pose?
What?
Show them what real PDs look like.
Hang on.
Just show off the vice president body.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Six drool.
That's what you do right before you throw up.
You can make that the promo, too. Your gift from Operation Kindness is a bronze plaque that will be placed on a boulder along our walking trails of the shelter.
And that's just a picture of it because it takes 6 weeks to make and it wasn't ready yet. So happy birthday from Operation Kindness.
It's cool.
That is cool.
It's very nice. What? Oh, sure, you didn't tear up on my flashlight.
I did when you shoved the thing in my eyes.
That was an emotion.
I hope you like it.
That's very kind.
You want to read what it says?
Russ Martin, a great friend. What's the matter with you? What are you tearing up for?
Well, ain't you a room full of pussies?
Well, there's more here than there are Jaguars.
Russ Martin. Afternoons at 3.
somebody just sent me a column from Ed Bark about a new TV show that CBS 11's putting on.
Who's Ed Bark writing for?
He's on an internet blog because he got popped from the paper.
Oh.
So he still does his column. He just does it on the internet.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I didn't know if you were hit the leg.
Why did you get popped from the morning news?
They cut a bunch of people. Just budget cuts. They don't think local TV needs to be covered any longer. More important things to talk about.
And less people are taking the paper.
All right.
A new locally produced entertainment series projected to premiere in June on CBS 11 and TXA 21 will have at least one unique twist. A two-person reporting team, including Michael Malden's son. He's the general manager, by the way, over there. Hot Tickets is scheduled to run twice weekly on TXA 21, Thursday and Saturday at 6 p.m. And actually, the full name of this show is Red Hot Tickets. Is pitched as an innovative and refreshing local half-hour entertainment show that takes the viewers on an energized ride to the hottest tickets in town.
I'm not sure, but I think I still hold the trademark, the copyright on the name Hot Tickets.
You do. As well as Hot TV.
Well, I'd say they have a conundrum.
Let's let them get into production. Because if you stop now, they'll just change the name. And there's no cost. Let them get a production for a couple months. What, Dan?
And have all the computer graphic stuff with the logo that they have made up for the show name.
Change it all.
It's also the same concept of when we were doing Hot Tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, and who's hosting it? The GM?
The GM's son is hosting it, actually.
Who's the other one?
Let's see here. Who's the other one? The show's other reporter is Texas Christian University graduate Hillary Kennedy, who lately has hosted Just Fun TV segments for KFWD Channel 52.
She's going to be their reporter, and then the other host is CBS 11's traffic reporter, Teresa Frazzini.
I don't care what they do. I just want them to use the name.
You said it's going to premiere in June?
That's what it says here.
So
they're already in production.
Congratulations.
Doesn't change anything that it's a CBS station.
I shouldn't.
No, I'll still sue the piss out of them.
Yeah. All that information long before you were part of the CBS family.
JD and I went through the same thing with Channel 27 about 9 years ago?
About 9, 10 years ago.
When we had changed the name of the show from Hot Tickets to Hot TV, it ran, I think, one special on Channel 27. About 6 months later, they decided they're going to change the name of Channel 27 to Hot TV 27. That cost them $20,000.
I got on the phone with a lawyer up in Atlanta. She didn't know who I am. She had nothing. She goes, well, how long has it been since you've used this Hot TV? And have you ever used it in Dallas? Yeah, your station about 3 months ago. Silence. Silence. I'll get back to you. About a minute and a half phone rings. How can we settle this?
Then JD turned negotiations over to me.
Yeah, that was fun. I went, I'm going to have to give this part of it over to my buddy.
Let me think for a second. Let me scratch my big hairy belly. I'll hand the phone to Russ. They even denied it for a while. Well, it's not the same thing. It's Hot TV 27. So I don't care if you call it Hot TV and giggles. Makes any difference to me. You got Hot TV in there. You carry the show. Your own promotions department claims you came up with the name. They're the one that marketed our show. That's a tough deal.
Yeah.
How much do you want? $100,000. I knew we'd never get that because they just changed the name.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be any big deal. So finally, I think we got down to 20. I'd let them have it for $50.
You just want to be a pain in the ass. Feel like you want to be to Channel 11.
Nobody said they could use that.
No, you're right.
And they picked that name for a reason. It doesn't really have as much of a history in this market anymore as it used to because the damn show's 20 years old.
Right.
But people still remember it. And since the name of the show comes up on this show on a fairly regular basis, it's still somewhat fresh in some people's minds.
And I think, don't you have some clips on your website, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still in use.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Webcasting, broadcasting doesn't make any difference. When's the first show?
It's in June.
It just says it's set to premiere in June
Okay.
in the CBS family.
Well, it's not like CBS TV's ever been real buddy-buddy with us.
You mean as far as me suing them?
It's just as far as them.
Well, you're talking about, I don't have to worry about damning any potential relationships with CBS 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, set on that for, what was this, first part of May?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, set on that for a few weeks. Then remind me when it comes on.
Okay.
And then I'll call them.
Make a little phone call. I'm going to have to scratch my big hairy belly. Get the phone over to Russ.
Oh. Where's Gavin? I haven't seen him since I got here.
He was in the hall second to go right before the show. Why?
Weasel.
What's he a weasel for?
We go to dinner last night.
Yeah?
It's supposed to be me, Gavin, David Henry.
Okay.
They want to talk about this dildo CBS roundtable show.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
About 20 minutes after I got there, one of the Frankels shows up.
They brought him.
It ain't a meeting just to visit. It's a sales meeting.
Sure.
It's a trap.
Clients. He knows better than that. Gavin knows better than to do that to you.
He feigned ignorance.
Oh.
David Henry invited him. You guys obviously had this meeting set up long before you asked me because you just asked me yesterday.
Sure. Dinner meeting with the Frankels.
Just one of them. I don't know which one it was. I think it was Frank.
Probably Mark.
Well,
Whatever.
You couldn't have been too mad at him because I got a report that y'all were doing karaoke.
Not with the Frankels.
With Gavin?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What were you singing with Gavin?
God Bless Texas.
Oh, that's a good song. Okay.
It was just a way to get away from the table.
Yeah.
Gavin's going, let's go do karaoke. Oh, then he goes and gets a catalog. Look at all these songs.
Pick one.
I don't know any of those. Plus, we've been drinking, and that's not going to bode well. We can win $200. I mean, you're not going to win dick. Don't waste my time going up there.
Now, if you want to go and play Ike and Tina Turner, we can do that.
So y'all had a nice little duet.
Yeah.
You must have been pretty toasty.
No, because I was trying to get away from the entire evening, and David Henry was toasty. Every time I get up to leave, there's another round.
Oh, Lord.
Well, we've had 3 since I've been sitting here, and I can tell that you ain't just toasted on 3. He had 3 and a bottle of wine.
Yeah, I was going to say, he does wine, too.
Hey, you gotta have another round.
It's hot in here.
Then he starts asking about the shop. What do you do at the shop? Complete repairs. You do brakes? Complete repairs. Alignment? Complete repairs. It was just over. Well, let me ask you this. I went, complete repairs. No state inspections. Well, that's what I need. And which is nonstop. Then,
Oh, my God.
David Henry had brought his doctor buddy. He has his doctor buddy give his opinion on the station to Gavin.
What?
Just like some critique. All right, Robbie, go ahead and tell Gavin what you were telling me. Robbie goes through this whole thing, and Gavin starts answering. Wait, Gavin. Possibly David's going to want to run his accountant, maybe his dentist, and a couple other people by to give you their market research.
And you sat there for this. That's what's amazing. This is about the time you'd go, bathroom. You got to go.
All this happened in short order.
Okay.
And then Gavin went off on the karaoke thing, and that was my way of getting away from the table. I go up there, I sing with him, and then I leave. Where are you going? We can win the $200. Well, keep it for yourself.
We win it. It's yours.
Do they do karaoke? It was Champs in Irving. They do karaoke every night, or did Gavin plan that?
I think they just do it on, I think they have like a Wednesday night deal. They may do it every night. I know, I've had friends go up there.
Yeah, there were several people before us.
How fun. It's been forever since you and I have been out there. I remember the last time.
Joy didn't like you going with me.
I'm aware that she didn't like us going together just because I hadn't told her ahead of time. And I told her afterwards, and it bothered her that I just dropped off at a bar. We've since had that conversation. We don't have that conversation anymore. Now I can go wherever I want to.
Aren't you a big boy?
Yeah. I'm proud of myself.
What conversation is there to have that you and I stopped by Champs?
It was just, I didn't think, she just didn't know I was going, and it was a shock to her.
I'm still missing something.
I don't know. I'm missing it too. I have no clue why that bothered her so much. I don't know. Maybe that she's, the single mom kind of can't get out every once in a while because she has the kid, and I'm out doing whatever I'm doing. And
you stopped by. I don't think we had. I don't even think you were drinking at the time, were you?
No, I had her quit.
I had a couple of drinks. We stopped by to see some chick that I knew there, and that was it. Why would she have a fit over that?
I have no clue. Again,
You got no control.
I have total control. I'll go anywhere I want. I'll go anywhere I want.
I still don't get how you got to go to the topless bar last week.
I didn't get to go anywhere. I chose to go there.
You got to go. If you didn't get in trouble, you got to go.
I went there because...
For some reason, she owed you a treat, or you had a reward coming, and you got to go.
There was no gotting to go. It's a station event. I just dropped by. The Champs thing wasn't a station event. It was Saturday night. I was by myself.
What difference does it make if it's a station event?
Because there's a reason to go by there. I see Gavin. I see sales guys. I just hang out with people I know.
You stopped by Champs with me. That was just us hanging out. We worked together.
It's different if it was like a station event. Then I'm Gavin.
So you can't get you can't get a hand job if it's just you and me, or a station event.
Well, I could have.
Can't get that doesn't make any sense. It's safe at a station event. Nobody will give me a yank job.
We've moved past that now. Now she understands.
I don't get what. And no, you won't.
I will too.
How did you get in the topless bar?
I just drove up and
why were you being treated?
I wasn't being treated.
It was a reward for something.
It was not. She was out of town. I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
What?
That's what I was trying to bring up a few seconds ago.
Well, but she was still going to find out. So being out of town is no consequence.
Yeah, but it's the whole ask for forgiveness as opposed to beg for permission. Because had she been in town, but they weren't together on Saturday night.
Nah, there's still something missing from this because he wouldn't have brought it up on the air at all. So either you got permission ahead of time.
Let's go tonight. Anywhere you want to go. Say the word. Let's go.
How many treats you got lined up?
I don't have any treats.
You buy her something?
No, I don't buy her anything.
Did you do something right?
No, occasionally I do things right.
All right. There's still a piece of that story missing because you're not just going to, if you can't go to a bar with me, just have a couple of drinks for no reason. You can't go to a tea bar.
We
can't.
Trust
and then you sit there for 45 minutes talking to a topless dancer.
It was a Saturday night, nothing to do. Nothing happened. Stand in front of all my friends. Everybody in the world's watching.
There are a lot of nobody could see you. You vanished back in the corner. Gavin brought that up.
Thanks, Gavin. So?
And the Saturday night, nothing else to do. There are plenty of other venues in North Texas to go.
That's where I was going.
And she hasn't said anything about it?
No, we talked about it. Then I went, and she said, yeah, I heard about it. I said, okay, cool. That was it. I'd love to give you a big, juicy story, man. You want me to make one up? Give me 30 seconds.
You guys broke up, didn't you?
No.
You can't go to topless bars without permission.
I can.
You broke up.
No, we didn't. No,
what happened?
Nothing has happened. I swear to you. I swear. I sound like Jerry Seinfeld now.
You grow apart?
No. She was in the house.
She got tired of waiting on you to propose.
She won't be at the house this weekend because she has Mother's Day. But
all right, where are you going to go now? Some meth lab?
No.
You got a swingers place in Duncanville?
No.
Because when she's out of town, you seem to go off on a hoot.
No. It was one time in years that I stopped by a station event that happened to be at a bar. I've also gone to Duke's. From time to time.
You see his face as soon as he said Duke's? He reached out like, I'm going to grab that before it makes it any further.
I have gone to Duke's on Thursday nights. She's not in town Thursday nights. Station event. Just
why did you
say hello?
All right,
I really have no other explanation other than that.
Then I'm the only one that's astounded.
Everyone seems to be. Nothing's changed.
Why did you make the face when you said that you've gone to Duke's?
We didn't discuss that one yet.
How many times have you been?
Never.
Why were you going? You know somebody there?
No. On station was Gavin actually asked me to drop by. He was going that way.
Right. What night was it?
About a month ago. Thursday night.
Why, Trey?
I was wondering if it was the night they were doing the MILF contest.
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Just a broadcast.
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
Oh, I know. It was right before the race.
It doesn't matter what it was. You seem to be leaving the house more. You enjoy split up because there's no way she'd let you do all these things.
All the time. We're going to Florida here in 2 weeks together. See my kids.
And your ex?
Yeah, I'm going to go see my ex. And wish a hurricane.
All right. How are we doing, Chloe?
Breaking 4.
Okay. Anything before we get to news?
Email about your pimps and baseball argument yesterday. By the way, did I make the promo, Dan? I think you did part of it. I realized what you were saying about pimps was satire. I have to say, however, that by the end of your comments on the oldest profession, you're onto something. These people are idiots. I never looked at pimps as a caretaker and guidance counselors for whores until you. By the way, the batter in baseball is defense. It now makes sense to me. The pimp is a hero to women. What other things are you going to change my perspective on? You're an idiot!
How do we get on the pimp thing?
It was a story about men and prostitutes, like some survey.
Yeah, how prostitutes basically are, pimps are looked down, destroying their lives.
The pimps are the ones that make sure that they get work, that they're protected,
And
that there's
roses.
some type of structure, there's some type of comfort, there's some type of family.
What kind of family throws you and beats you and throws you in a trunk?
That's how many parents have to punish their children so they learn.
Beat them and throw them in a trunk. There's punishment, and then there's abuse.
Well, it depends on whatever it was that they screwed up.
No one gets thrown in.
But the pimp goes through he's the bookkeeper, he's the general manager.
Huh?
He's the CEO.
Yeah.
He keeps a list of the clients. He manages those. He schedules the chicks.
He takes all the money.
He doesn't take all the cash. Obviously, the chicks are going to get something.
And if they try to leave, what happens to them?
Why would you want to leave?
Because maybe you don't want to work there anymore. Maybe it's an abusive situation.
They all know that it's going to be better being on the street having a pimp than not having one. The pimp provides...
Don't. No.
The pimp provides many
You
services.
put the word pimp and America the Beautiful together. How? In your sick little mind.
A pimp is the oldest entrepreneur that we know.
But they didn't. He makes the girls go out and get the
He
clients.
doesn't do it. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. They have to go work the street.
Are you a pimp? Are you a pimp?
No.
Are you a pimp?
No.
All right. Stop talking like you are one.
But the girls get beaten if they don't go out there and get clients
They
and make money.
are reprimanded.
With a pimp slap.
And a pimp stick. As you so...
Again, it depends on what they've done.
Oh, my God. And a trunk. Yeah, well, the trunk.
And it's not just some haphazard structure. You got the pimp. He has his office girl that they call the bottom girl. Of course. She answers the phone. She makes sure everything's scheduled. She keeps track of the chicks at different times when the pimp may be away. And again, if you get with a good pimp, what'd you call him yesterday, Dan?
Good-natured pimp.
Yes, one of the good-natured pimps. He's going to staff his corral with a lot of hot chicks, with quality whores.
Well, yes.
And if you're fortunate to be in that, then your value goes up.
How about you just be on your own and do it yourself?
Because you don't have somebody to protect you in case something happens. Sometimes clients get a little abusive. You're going to need your pimp to step in. Sometimes clients don't want to pay. A good-natured pimp ensures prompt and courteous payment.
It's the GNP.
Good-natured pimp. None of this makes any sense at all, and you know it. And you're being... Even the guy said it's satire, and they understand it's satire.
There are
but
a lot
you're
of things that
pissing me off.
there are a lot of things that I start out as satire where there's some truth that comes out of it. Chicks with a mustache. After menopause, they grow hair because nature doesn't want you to screw them, and that's nature's way to let you know these eggs are useless. We're going to turn this chick into a man so you don't want to screw them. Your job is to procreate. You can't do it with this one. Don't waste any time here.
It has a mustache. That one, I realize it started as a joke, but it kind of does make a little bit of sense.
And so does the thing with the pimps.
That makes
And I'm not going to have you
sense.
beseech them.
They're thugs. They are doing something
They're
against the
businessmen.
law.
You know what? Sometimes you got to step up, and you've got to be a little aggressive in different businesses. And
Break the law.
pimping is one of them.
Break the law.
Pimping ain't easy.
You don't.
And it's not against the law everywhere. And pimps also do instill values.
What are these? What values do they instill besides do something wrong while beat your ass?
The chicks know what the rules are, and if you blow it, then you're punished. Sometimes it's a couple of coat hangers wrapped together, and you get smacked around with a pimp stick, or you get trunked. That's where they lock you in the trunk, and you have time to stop and think about what you've done.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing more than what I covered yesterday.
It's against.
In essence, the pimp really is a pro-feminist. Because he understands that for a lot of people, sex is an expression. And these women have that These women have that choice.
They have no choice. They can't leave.
It's my body. I can choose to do whatever I want to with it. And you don't know these women can't leave.
Yeah, that's what I've always heard. You're right. I'm not a pimp. I don't have a bunch of whores. I don't slap them around. But this is what you hear. That they take these women and they...
Where do you hear this? Where do you hear it?
Documentaries, movies, books.
What documentaries have you seen? Shut up, Trey.
The one on television. I don't remember the name
You
of it.
haven't seen anything. You're just going with pop culture. You know, whatever's been in movies, what's on television. I'm not going to have you stereotype every pimp on the street. God.
Almighty. You're insane.
I'm just preparing for the CBS roundtable.
That's what I was going to say. There would be 3 heads already exploding in this room if you argued this, because none of them will be able to say anything. They're all just going to go, you're at, huh?
You can't argue that.
No, you
a pimp
can't.
is a pro-feminist. He understands that it's their bodies. They want to do whatever they want to do. He helps them explore and broaden their horizons.
You don't get a protest by the women of now. That's say something, Frey.
That's not really a good wing guy to have when you're locking up.
As bad as I was doing, he could do better.
The pimp is the overlooked, unrecognized, and underappreciated true American hero.
American hero?
Yes.
They make women sell themselves.
The women choose to do that. How many different times do we have to cover that angle? You're not going to win that one. You don't know. Women have their own minds. They come a long way, baby.
Sometimes
They want to smoke cigarettes. They want to vote. They want to sell their bodies. They have that right. Constitutionally, it's my body. I can do anything that I want with it. And if I have a pimp that's going to allow me to fulfill my choices, then God bless him.
But when they want to leave, then the pimp won't let them.
Again,
it's not
I'm
a
going to
choice.
ask you, how do you know that?
Documentary.
It's on television. I've been on the streets.
When? When were you on the street?
I grew up in Pleasant Grove. We had whores in Pleasant Grove.
You had pimps. You actually personally knew pimps.
Okay.
Name one of them.
Slick Willie.
Slick Willie. We got a car named Slick Willie Drive.
Willie didn't have a car yet. He was using public transportation. So if a chick screwed up, he had to stick her in the back of the bus. Until he got his trunk.
I see. Very nice. I just didn't know you had so much experience on the streets. It's totally my bad. My mistake.
Frank keeps going back to the same thing. They can't leave. How do you know that?
Again, documentaries.
Again, television. You do any research? I've done research.
Where have you done research?
I talk to whores.
When? On MySpace?
They have to market themselves. Hold on a second. Yes, Fred.
Hey, this is Pimmy Freezer, man, D-Town, Texas.
See?
I just want to get something straight with JD.
Yes.
A hoe don't have to, don't get made to stay nowhere, man. The bitch can leave when she want to leave. She choose to be in the position she is.
So that all that we hear about them not being able to leave, that's all just...
That little bitch you be watching on Jerry Springer and that little bitch you be watching on Maury, that's fake pimping, man. That's not real pimping.
So,
Freddie, are you a pimp?
For sure.
Let's see.
See what? It's a guy on the phone. He can work for Verizon. We don't know who he is.
I just asked him, man. He said he's a pimp. He seems to know what he's talking about.
Is that certain?
How long have you been a pimp, Freddie?
Hey, man, I've been in this pimping game since, I was born in it, man. Pimps are born, they're not made. You don't wake up one day and decide you're just going to start pimping.
How many hoes in your stable?
Right now, I got about 4 good hoes, and I'm working on 2 turnouts, man.
All right.
What's a turnout?
Turn your radio down, Fred, unless it's inconvenient. He hung up. We need a break? Yeah. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show on Live 105.3.
That's why you first saw his name. That's why I saw those 2 great big old shit. He's a Mac Daddy. He pimps white women and black women. Obama is a long black Mac Daddy. He put his name on them. He put his name on them. He put his name on them. 2 big 54D. He put his name on them. He put his name.
I had this cranked in the truck last night going home.
Yeah. Have you had any more sent to you since this one? Because normally you get one of these and there's 70 guys want to send them to listen to this one, man.
No, I found this one on my own.
Oh, you did?
Hi, Gail.
Hi there. Who is that?
Some DJ out of Chicago or something.
That's fun.
What do you got?
I have got PGA Tour Superstore. And on Central Expressway southbound at Fitzhugh, they just cleared a wreck a few minutes ago. It's causing a bit of a backup still, though. In Irving, on Walton Walker southbound at Irving Boulevard, there's a wreck on the right shoulder that's a little bit slow. Southbound 35, South R.L. Thornton before Illinois Avenue, that crashes off to the right shoulder of the roadway. In Hearst, 183 westbound heavy from Precinct Line as you head over toward Denton Highway. Gaston at Carroll, you got a wreck, and there's also one in Pleasant Grove on Buckner at 175 CF Hahn. I'm Gail Lightfoot on the Mac Daddy Show.
Thanks, Gail. All right, 62 for the low tonight, almost 90 tomorrow, then already 90 on Saturday. We have 79 now at Live 105.3.
I don't need clips from, what is it, American Pimp? I saw it. I saw it a few years ago. You still trying to prove your point?
That what they do to their women sometimes?
What did Pimp and Freddie just say when he called?
Pimp and Freddie.
He said they can leave anytime they want.
Some of them, that's fine.
All right.
There are others that...
Well, not every... And when I saw American Pimp, mostly that was old school pimps. We're talking about neo-pimps now. New wave. Pimps of the future.
So the next generation.
Right.
So they're the kinder, gentler pimps.
They're the, what do you call them, Dan?
Good-natured pimps.
The good-natured pimps. Who actually care about their chicks. And you get trunked. That's why they drive Cadillacs. So she's got room back there. Sometimes you've got to, straighten out a couple of whores at once, so you throw them in the trunk.
Both in the
Solitary would be of no compassion.
How in your mind do you come up?
It's an easy argument.
No.
Women need protection. Women need structure. Women are on the streets. It's a dangerous environment. You need somebody who's going to be a formidable boss. To where if, as the John, I don't want to pay.
Right. Well,
and then Pimp and Freddie comes up, I'm obviously going to give him his cash. And there's also, what?
Pimp and Freddie's your new pal. He's going to be a reference point from now on. Because he knew
so far, all the information's on my side. I got Pimp and Freddie that called. I threw out, what are you handing me, Chloe?
Call the authority.
Call Sir Mix-a-Lot? Yeah. I don't think he's an actual pimp. He sings about it. Again, a tribute to the American Pimp.
Oh, my God.
Is that Pimp and Freddie again? Hi, Freddie.
Hey, what's happening?
Could you turn, please? Turn your radio down?
Oh, yeah, I'm turning it down now. My bad.
All right. So, how much do you charge for your horse?
Well, I mean, it depends on, what somebody's into. The freakier you are, the more it's going to cost you.
What would be top end?
Then, I mean, on a good ride, you're looking at maybe $400 or $500. And that's, if you're looking at maybe a couple of hours of, top-notch love.
And I'll hit the delay if I have to. What kind of loving would I get for $400 or $500 for the 2 hours?
Well, I mean, for $400 or $500 in 2 hours, you're looking at, three-way love, mouth, butt, vaginal. You can work it, pretty much whatever you want to do. If you wanted to swing from the roof, she's down to do it.
And how do you treat your women?
Well, I mean, if you create some type of environment that's conducive, for her to be able to feel like she's a part of something, you're not going to have no good bro. See, what y'all looking at is old school pimping, where, soon as the bro got out of place, you went upside her head.
Yes.
This is a new age of pimping, man. A chick these days, having dudes locked up for that. So really, you kind of got to be a psychologist, to work the bra these days and try to keep your hands in your pocket.
Don't sit there smug, shaking your head, Russ.
He's reinforcing everything that I've been saying for the past couple of days. The
real truth is,
yes.
Nobody wants to do it. Now, if she's just constantly out of pocket with you, of course, you're going to have to eventually, lay your hand down and let her know you're serious about your pimping.
Right.
Don't nobody want to do it.
And that's just to get her attention.
And exactly. And that's after you done had to keep going over the same thing over and over and over, and she don't seem to be getting it.
And again, you're instilling values. It's a training.
Exactly. And that's really what it's all about, man. It's it ain't no square love thing to where we in love. It's that we down with each other, and that's the part you can't explain to nobody.
Well, it's like you become a father figure.
You really become every figure. You become a father figure, her lover, her psychologist,
advisor, counselor.
You pretty much become everything.
Warden, everything.
Leave her alone. Leave him alone.
Freddie,
Well, hang on a second. If one of your chicks wanted to leave, you'd let her leave, right?
I mean, if one of my chicks want to leave,
Yes.
I'm going to help her pack her bags. Then I'm going to put on the best outfit I got. And me and my other chicks going to get up and go to the club and have big fun. Because all she did was make room for another chick that really want to be down with me.
How do you find your women?
I mean, you might find them anywhere. You know, they might be walking out the grocery store. They might be washing their car. They might be at church on Sunday. You never know where that next chick coming from.
I got you.
And what percentage, say they bring in $400, what percentage do you get?
I mean, a bitch of mine better not keep a dime.
She what?
Bitch of mine better not keep a dime. I want it all. I mean,
What?
if I give her part of the money, I mean, what am I going to be doing? Giving a part of my pimping? I got to demand 100% because I'm providing everything. You know, I'm providing the food. I'm providing the medical. I'm providing the clothing. I'm providing the entertainment.
You're right.
All she got to do is provide the money.
Yeah. And I brought that up. There's a lot of overhead.
She gets nothing?
He's giving her everything she needs.
You give her the excitement. You know, a sincere pimp is going to fill the void in the chick life. You dig? I mean, whenever she's come to you that's got her to where she's at in this point, she's looking for something.
And you said
what you do is you fill that spot a small.
You said medical. What kind of medical plan do you have?
I mean, you know, you got to think about it, man. You selling sex out here. So with that being the case, what you want to do is make sure you're not selling a rotten chick out here, man. You know, you want to make sure you got a good, clean, healthy product you're putting on the street.
Well, also because you got to worry about PR, and if the word gets out that all your chicks got chlamydia, ain't nobody want to come back.
Exactly. You know, and all the pimp got out here is his reputation, and that's got to stay in time.
Now, do you send your girls out, or do they work the streets?
I mean, now, you know, like I say, it's a new age of pimping, man. The day of the streetwalker is really dead. A pimp got to get up on the inside now. You know, you might do...
You got to go network.
Clubs, casinos, you know. You got different, you know, bars and places where, you know, chicks can go and pick up tricks at.
And he sets all this up for him. I got to go, but you're welcome to call anytime, Pimpin' Fred.
I appreciate it. Take it easy.
Okay.
Pimpin' Freddie, you set that up.
Can we have him come up here one day?
Oh.
Why?
I got to see him.
I was going to ask for his phone number, but I'm going to guess that's something he just don't dole out.
Well, he can call us back if he chooses. And would you let him come up with some of his entourage?
Employees.
Yes, my bad, employees.
And I didn't think about that. Well, why would you give them anything? You're providing everything that they need. All the services, all the counseling, all the medical.
Maybe they want to buy some clothes or go see their family or travel.
I believe he takes care of all of that.
But when they want to leave and go do something else,
He
they don't have
just-
a dime.
That's a choice that you made.
It's actually another service that he offers, in that he's their bank. If they want to go shopping, he would take them, go with them, and he would give them the money and pay for it.
And I told you, you're thinking old school as far as beating the chicks and not letting them go anywhere. If you don't get it down a couple of times, all right, sometimes you're going to have to raise a hand just to get their attention. Or you got to spend a little time out in the trunk. But he's taking care of everything else that they need. What?
We have had some very odd moments on this show, but I never really thought we'd have a pimp call in and give us a lesson on pimping.
School our ass.
New school pimping.
And there's also...
and make us see his side.
Why would you not see his side?
Because he's a pimp. Don't look at me like that. Don't.
And there's also an honor with pimps. If you got a chick that decides to leave, she advises her current pimp that she's going to be leaving, where she's going, and the new pimp pays the pimp transfer tax.
Where did you get that?
That's what they do.
The new pimp pays a transfer tax.
Yes.
How much is that?
I don't know. It depends on whatever they want. The quality of the chick, how much cash he's bringing in. What's the matter, Chloe?
Your delivery is so a matter of fact.
I can't wait.
Well, that's the way that it plays out.
I just can't wait for the round table. Somebody said to you, why are you so reluctant to do this weekend roundtable for Gavin? I understand not wanting to put in the time because you are busy, but I would think you'd have the opportunity to interact with other radio hosts, and that would have you drooling because you can make them crazy. I think you'd have a lot of fun, but it actually seems more like you're afraid of it. Are you, buddy? Are you afraid?
I don't have the time. I told Gavin
Well,
I'll do it once, first part of June. I'll do it for an hour. It's not going to, I bet it don't even last the entire hour.
Oh, yeah, they won't.
They're not going to stay in. They're not going to
to
stay in here. How many other people do you think, especially the guys from the talk station, are going to stay in here and argue with me about the validity of the American pen?
They might find it fun because it's they actually get to argue.
But you can tell
step
Trey's
outside.
getting twisted over this.
Yeah, I know.
Just because of what he thinks he knows.
Well, you can always break it down to, what do you know? How many pimps do you know? You've got us beat. You've got Freddie. We got nobody.
I'll bring Freddie in just as a consultant.
I didn't know there was a new school of pimping.
Yeah.
I told you that.
You didn't yesterday. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking old school. But even Freddie did say sometimes he has to knock them upside the head.
Well, that's after a few mistakes or failures.
Or if they get lazy.
And, well, that's for their betterment, and it's preparing them for the future.
It's reinforcing work ethic.
And what future would that be?
Whatever it is that they choose, they want sexual expression. He's letting them fulfill that. Get off me about this. The man's a pimp. God bless him.
I'm afraid you beat us. Please tell me Jody Dean will be one of the people on the first panel. Please.
I don't know.
I'll pay his way.
What, Trey? Quick. Okay, that's pretty good. Dan, you ready? You want a legal ID here? All right. You've had time to think about it. What's your question?
Are the bitches allowed to, if they want to date somebody outside of pimping, are they allowed to do that?
I think they can, but he still has to pay.
Well, so she can't have a personal life.
Well, she can, but the guy she's screwing is still going to have to pay.
And plus, that would actually be competition for the actual pimp.
It'd be taking her off the street, time that she couldn't spend making money, and obviously you can't have any downtime. So, yeah, she can have as many relationships as she wants. They're all going to have to pay the same fee.
So she can't just give it up to somebody she likes?
What did I just say?
For free?
No, you can't do it for free. What is it you're not getting a hold of with this?
What kind of life is that? Eventually,
it's a life that she's chosen, and if you listen to all the things he provides, that's a pretty good retirement plan that he's set aside for them.
No, it's not. Because when they get old and they're no good anymore, they're probably kicked to the street and they don't have a dime.
Did you ask Freddie about that? Stop making suppositions. I'm sick of you and your idiocy. I got no time for this buffoonery.
Do you?
What is it?
I don't think Freddie's setting up their IRAs for him so they can retire.
You don't know what Freddie's doing. I'll get him up here, and I'll bet he can explain to you in detail with a pie chart in your neck how he's got this laid out.
I'd be very interested to learn.
Then I'll get Pimpin' Freddie up here.
Okay.
You're so difficult. Did I do legal yet?
No.
405 at KLLI, Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. Thursday, May 8th, 2008. Birthdays today. Tony Tennille, it turns 68. Enrique Iglesias turns 33. Melissa Gilbert is 44. Alex Van Halen turns 55. Gary Glitter is 64. And Don Rickles turns 82. Eddie Arnold, whose mellow baritone on songs like Make the World Go Away.
I've always enjoyed his music. We should have him on before he dies.
He's dead.
Oh.
Anyway, he died Thursday morning, days short of his 90th birthday.
Who was it you wanted to add to your Deadpool the other day?
Hang on.
Send a thing out.
Was it Paul Harvey? Or did somebody beat me to that?
No,
one?
I beat you to that one.
Because his wife died, and Paul Harvey's been off the air for, weeks now?
He sounded really bad, too. Normally, they always say, especially when they're old, one goes and they've been together years, the other one's months away.
And I don't understand that.
I just think it's just become the whole lifestyle of living with this person, depending on the person.
What do you
it's like part of you's died.
You think maybe it's not mental, or maybe it's not physical?
Yeah, I believe it's mental.
They died, so I just stopped taking care of myself, and as a result, I end up dying a few months later.
I think that's it. I think in your mind you've gone, you know what? I was really living because I love this person and I want to support them. I have nothing else to support them. I have no other reason. in your mind, you don't say this out loud, to be here?
Well, Diane, the chick that I dated,
Yeah.
both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of
Urinary or whatever.
some cyst or whatever.
Okay.
She died. Her dad died 2 months later from some type of cancer. So again, it was in short order, but obviously these were both legitimate.
And they say sometimes people just, someone, they lose a loved one, they just go lay down and that's it. They just die.
I can't think in terms like that.
No.
What are you laughing at, Chloe?
I just questioned what JD said a while ago.
About two people dying?
No, there's just like he slipped something in there. Dan's with me on this, too.
What'd I say?
What'd he slip in, Dan?
I didn't slip anything
You
in.
said you're a something, and Chloe and I locked eyes.
Did I miss one?
No.
How?
I didn't miss it. You didn't.
Let me turn the mics off. What was it? Wow.
I did not. Don't be absurd.
No, you kind of ran it together a little bit, but still, it stuck out to Chloe, to me and Chloe.
That's just...
Now you're slipping them in forward.
I didn't do any such thing. I felt very... Let's go back to the...
Is it time to break? I need to know.
You're a cocky...
I didn't do anything. I was talking about Paul Harvey and his poor wife who died.
You're calling him babe.
I didn't call him anything.
Do you remember when he said it?
I wrote it down.
Okay.
Peter Falk. That's who you said you wanted on your dip.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'll take him.
Actually, I think you already had him. I think the email you had sent out was for Courtney Love, which Chloe actually already has.
I have audio of her on the street. She's lost it again.
What cut is that?
17. TMZ did this. They found her on the street.
Hold on a second. Dan, how long will it take you to go pull that audio of JD?
Come on, Dan.
I can't do it now because it's still in the midst of this recording now. So as soon as we break,
You can stop and retrieve it.
Yeah.
All right.
17. And she'd been in the hospital, and that's what they walked up to her and asked her about, because she was buying cigarettes. And
hey, Courtney, you've just been to the hospital?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
I was on Virgin, and,
the airline.
I made up with Virgin. I don't know if anyone remembers this.
He asked her about being in the hospital, and she goes, yeah, I was on Virgin.
What was this thing she had with Virgin?
She got thrown off for just acting the way she acts.
All right.
I had a little incident many years ago, but we've made up, and I got over BA because they don't have any British content, so you watch Friends or Everyone Loves Raymond for $15,000 there, and it's retarded. So Virgin's way cheaper, and they're really, 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 I don't mean to be an advertiser on Virgin, but they're really impressing me.
Oh, that's not what I
and
asked.
they're cheap, and it's cool, except the...
What do the TV shows have to do with
Because he was saying, I don't want to fly BA, British Airways anymore, because when you're on there for $15,000 in 15 hours, you only get to watch American reruns. That's how far away she's gotten from his question.
Identity fraud thing is ridiculous. I walked home and there were like 20. I'm not exaggerating. There were.
What was the question?
You've just gotten out of the hospital, yes? She had just literally gotten out of the hospital, and she addresses that in a minute. She went home and kind of drifted off.
9 flights of me from LAX to Heathrow, and then 3 flights for me on Virgin from JFK to Heathrow. That's my anyway.
Well, she is answering the question. You just got out of the hospital. Well, here's what I've done.
No, none of this has happened since she got out of the hospital, though. This was before.
Anyway, I got this cold on the way back, and I've been in bed for like 80 hours now, 90 hours now, and I said enough and went to the hospital.
Is she walking on the street by herself?
All by herself, buying cigarettes, and you just walked up to her.
And I'm so afraid of getting a chest x-ray, and I gotta quit.
You just come back from London, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, 3 days ago, I've taken to my bed.
Right.
And me and Francis have this whole regime.
What is she, in her 40s?
Yeah.
And I got her on the Deadpool, right?
You have her, I believe.
Chloe does.
Judy Styler, and I got like
Who did I get?
Well, your most recent additions were Peter Falk, Heather Locklear, and Paul Harvey.
How long has Chloe had Courtney Love?
Since the beginning of the year.
Chloe, you want to swap?
40 years old? No.
Hey, give me my list, Dan.
Depends on who you got.
I'll trade you. Who's James Brashear?
Can't recall off the top of my head, but I know the name.
I'll trade you Peter Falk and Farrah Fawcett, Money in the Bank, for Courtney Love.
Nah, that's not a good enough trade. I don't know who's Peter Falk. I know the name, but
Columbo.
Oh, no.
Peter Falk, Farrah Fawcett, and I'll throw in Paul Harvey.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, make that trade. Give me Courtney Love. All three of mine will die tonight.
All right, so
Courtney Love will have to be 100.
All right, so you traded Paul, Peter, and Farrah.
Yes,
okay.
For Courtney.
Macrobiotic food, and I got Gwyneth's yoga person, and me and Francis were going to do this whole regime and not lay in bed all day and just be sloth, and and then I just collapsed in some sort of poetic heap. But it wasn't poetic because I was vomiting and it was gross. And
how long did she go on?
About a minute and a half total, too.
They kind of fixed me up right, put me on penicillin, and
we asked you about the hospital. She went into this whole thing about the airlines and why they have crappy flights, but now she's in love with the Virgin.
Doesn't she have enough money to have some type of entourage where somebody follows her around?
Well, at least go ahead and get her in this case, cigarettes. Yeah.
No, she's grounded.
I don't get why somebody around her, at least in her family, would keep tabs on her.
Again, you rarely see her with somebody. Wasn't she hanging out on this was less than a year ago, on a ledge of a building with her dangling her feet over? There was a story like that, I swear to God.
I don't care. I got her in the Deadpool.
That's why Kurt killed himself.
Why?
If you had to listen to that every day?
Maybe she went into this state after Kurt died. It's hard to deal with.
Especially when you possibly pull the trigger.
Do we need a break? Yes. Oh, all right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
You emailed it?
Yeah. One's a about a 10-second clip, and the other one's just the snippet.
Is it obvious, or am I going to have to listen for it? You're going to have to point it out?
I don't think so.
Well, I didn't catch it the first time.
You didn't the first time, but now you're listening for something, so it should stick out like a big toe.
I didn't say anything. I wouldn't say anything like whatever you guys think I said.
All right. Diane, the chick that I dated.
Yeah.
Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of
urinary or whatever.
Oh my
God! Urinary is what I said.
No,
urinary. You were pointing down toward the middle.
Wow, it sounds worse in here. I thought it sounded bad on the computer.
Urinary.
No.
As in tract infection.
No.
You were pointing down toward the
chick that I dated.
Yeah.
Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of
urinary or whatever. Not.
Well, your timing's quite splendid because it's been kind of a dry show up until this point. Diane, the chick that I dated.
Yeah.
Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of
urinary or whatever. There's nothing there. I'm describing a disease.
Buddy, I'm trying to hear urinary and I'm not.
He's pointing like down here among the middle section, and I was thinking urine, and I'm saying urinary.
No.
Urinary.
No.
Urinary tract infection.
Here's the short
urinary issue. Urinary. Urinary.
Stop!
Urinary. I want you to ask you nicely. Please quit playing this. This urinary. totally out of context, as is everything else you pull on me.
It's not out of context. In context, out of context. It doesn't make any difference what I said on either side of it.
You're an angry
Here's the long version. Diane, the chick that I dated.
Yeah.
Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of
you're an angry whatever.
Some cyst or whatever.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Of course, I said urinary.
You've become that bold?
Urinary.
You're brazen.
It's a medical term.
I don't think that term's on WebMD.
I swear, you
could get an auditorium full of people, play that, and they're not going to. Don't tell them what you said. Well, nobody's going to come up with urinary.
I've been known to slur occasionally.
Not here, you.
You threw one out, though.
You're an angry. Quit playing that.
Diane, the chick that I dated.
Yeah.
Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of.
You're an angry whatever.
Some sister.
Dan, I want you to stop.
Diane, the chick that I dated. What?
Well, I want Dan to stop listening when I talk.
How did we miss that?
Because I didn't say it.
Oh, but you did.
I don't know. I was thinking more about what it was Diane's mother died from. I didn't realize it was that.
How do you catch that?
Urinary.
I don't think you catch it. I think it catches you. Diane, the chick that I dated. Yeah. Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of
urinary. Urinary.
Cyst or whatever.
Maybe we need fresh ears or something for someone to like you mentioned the auditorium.
Fresh what?
Fresh ears.
Oh.
Like someone that hasn't heard it or has any idea what we're listening to.
Gavin, have you been paying attention?
Yes.
What does it sound like to you?
Yeah, it's there.
It's not. What would that make any sense?
Yeah.
That's all I gathered.
And the audacity to say it and then say whatever after.
Evan, you're an audio professional. You're a program director. Come on, you know better than that. It doesn't make any sense in the context. You know what I was trying to say.
There was a pause, and you knew exactly where to put it in. And then you said the whatever to carry on the conversation. It was genius.
Diane, the chick that I dated.
Yeah.
Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of
urinary or whatever.
Some cyst or whatever.
Don't play that anymore.
How do you slip those in?
I don't slip anything in. You know this is not. I didn't do this. I didn't. And okay, for a moment, if you think I did, quit playing it. If by chance you think I said that, I should be thrown out of here. Hit the delay and send me home.
I can't. It's the sheer genius that allows it to happen.
There's no genius. There's nothing. No. The only time I'll admit to saying was the C word. And
You're a freaking dragon savant.
Rain dragon.
Stop. Dan, you're supposed to occasionally help when everybody else is standing on my neck. Just throw me a bone.
Diane, the chick that I dated. Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of
urinary or whatever.
Some cyst or whatever. She had some kind of cheer or whatever. I don't care about you. I don't care about your story. I don't care about Diane's parents. I'm just going to slip this in to tell you what I think about what you're telling me. You're a whatever.
You know what that is? It sounds like what his inner dialogue would say, but his lips actually made the words and said it.
Is that what happened?
I have no inner dialogue. I barely have an outer dialogue.
Blah, blah, blah. Tell your cute story.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm really interested in this. Okay. Well, yeah. You can't even think of the word urinary infection, so I'm just going to say you're whatever. Right.
Absolutely, positively not. Stop.
Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of
sick of it. Urinary or whatever. I don't hear it. And
Diane, the chick that I dated.
I'm bored with this guy.
Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of...
shut up. Urinating or whatever.
Some cyst or whatever.
I'm begging you. Gavin, as my superior, you should send me out of here. Send me home and make him quit if you really think that's what was said.
It's just done in such a subtle way. I mean, I'm just in awe.
Send me home. I've violated all kinds of rules.
No.
You're right, I didn't. Because I didn't say it.
Yeah, you did.
No. I slurred.
No.
A word.
You've already been acknowledged as the dragon. I don't know why you fight it. Somebody sent in the little comment section, the ratings. Have you seen this, Trey? When the ratings come out, they can, say whoever they listen to, whatever, for however long. There's also a comment box. At the bottom, you can make additional comments.
You're making this up.
So in the comment box with the rating surveys.
JD Rules, Grand Dragon.
You're making that up. I know what the things look like. Let's see it. Hey, did you Photoshop that?
No. How many times have you gotten mail here? All it says is Grand Dragon 75247.
It has arrived like that. Why would somebody put that in the... say what it is. I'm afraid I'll say too much. Shut up. God. Did you Photoshop that?
Diane, the chick that I dated.
Yeah.
Both her parents died in close order. Her mom had some type of...
You make too much money. Shut up. You're an ignorant or whatever.
Sister, whatever.
Absolutely. Go to my grave saying I did not say that.
Well, you did not a lot of things. All right. Ready to finish news?
No.
Yes.
I'm totally fixated. I'm sorry.
No.
I'll try.
Well, let's all pay attention and see what else he slips
Just
in on
turn
this.
my mic off. I have nothing else to say.
All right. We'll start here. Yeah, here's new album. Yeah. You're whatever. Sick of listening to his talk. Sick of being around you. How you doing? It's kind of talking about you and your past relationships. You're or whatever.
Didn't do it.
Man, all the times you yelled at me and picked on me.
Yeah, you said they make fun of my big head.
No, I never.
You babble nonstop. You tell stories nobody give a rat's ass about. Yeah, go ahead and finish your story. Yeah, bumble there. I always say, yeah, you're in whatever.
No internal monologue. I wouldn't say that about anyone. Anywhere. I swear.
Whatever.
And don't bring... No,
don't bring what?
Don't bring Big... Is this Thursday? Is Big Stacy coming in today?
Yeah, he's getting weighed today.
Okay, I just don't want him upset. He seems to get pissed off at me a lot. Last time he was here, he got pissed off at Gavin and almost put him through a wall.
He didn't get pissed off at Gavin. He got too far into a bed, pushed Gavin into the wall.
And that was to someone that didn't call him a name.
All right, I didn't call anybody anything. I called nobody anything.
You going to slip any adjectives in on this?
No, I don't do that. I don't even know what those are.
Okay.
Oh, dear God.
Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. The acting chief of Mexico's federal police was shot dead early Thursday outside his home in the capital. Edgar Milan Gomez was shot 10 times and died hours later in a hospital. 2 of his bodyguards were wounded. Police were investigating possible drug links. Mexico has suffered a wave of organized crime and drug-related violence in which more than 2,500 people died last year alone. Milan was in charge of coordinating drug operations with the military. Since taking office in 2006, President Felipe Calderón has sent more than 24,000 troops to drug hotspots. Cartels have lashed back, killing soldiers and federal police.
What is the incentive to take any of those gigs, whether it's on the U.S. side of the border or the other side?
Can you imagine what again, unless you're just a soldier and you're just going to die for your cause, you can't pay enough.
Well, you understand, they don't make, there are no jobs in Mexico, so this is...
So you're going to take one that's going to kill you?
If you got to put food on the plate for your family.
You can't do it for long. And obviously you're not going to be a breadwinner after you're dead.
Well, maybe they get some kind of benefit if they die. I really don't know. Their economy is so bad. That's why obviously why they're all coming to the United States. There are no jobs in Mexico.
Well, there's got to be something to draw these officials into those jobs if they're getting popped every few weeks.
And that's the head of their state police. So that's a brazen attack.
Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. Flight attendants said it sounded like an explosion, but the visual was even more frightening.
Stop.
God, I thought he did it again.
You what?
I thought he just did it again.
Do it the first time.
My heart actually skipped.
You're
An American Airlines plane lost a large panel while on a recent flight from DFW Airport to Paris, France. While the problem started before they left Dallas airspace, the plane did not turn back and did cross the Atlantic. Flight 48 takes off from DFW every day and heads to Paris, but just 10 hours after a 767 twin-engine jumbo jet took off on April 20th, the flight came to an end with the discovery of the large hole that occurred only 10 minutes into the flight. Read from an email from one flight attendant aboard the flight, she says, there was a loud shaking noise from the belly of the plane. 6 minutes after the shaking, another jolting noise ripped through the plane.
That's about when I turn around. As the pilot, you got one noise, nothing happened, no lights came on, no emergencies. But something else starts to rattle. You want to really get out over the ocean, be 3 hours away from anybody, and have something happen?
Yeah, this guy did. Despite complaints, the pilot decided to fly on to Paris. The flight seemed normal until they landed and saw the large hole created by a ripped-off panel that covers the air conditioner. The source inside the company said the pilot saw no warning lights, no loss of fuel or power. After checking with the maintenance base, the pilot assumed the noise came from a cargo door inside the plane that was left open. And then the source said the flight was...
And there's somebody that can get up, walk around, and go look?
They did. They sent one of the other pilots back to look, but you can't see it. It's up underneath the plane, apparently, covering one of the air conditioner units.
All right, well, then there was nothing he could have done.
I just think if everybody in the plane noticed a large rumbling noise and the banging 6 minutes later, maybe turn back around and delay the flight for an hour or so. Stop it.
According to a recent survey, 1 in 3 people has shown up to work hungover. Apparently 1 in 10 people has actually gone to work while they were drunk. Which professions have the highest percentage of employees who've gone to work after having a few too many? Well, 15% of information technology workers have shown up to work drunk. 23% of business professionals, 24% of construction workers have gone to work drunk, and 41% of people who work in media and other creative jobs have gone to work while under the influence of alcohol.
I think I showed up at the Eagle a few times, not drunk, but headed in that direction. This is when I was doing mornings. When it finally got to the point of I didn't want to stay there anymore. I didn't want to deal with the station. I didn't want to deal with Tom Shore.
I remember those mornings you would call me on the way back and you were toasted.
But I think I was drinking on the way in as it got near the end.
Oh, my God. Well, I'll explain the time Tommy Lee called you an alcoholic.
That had to be such a crowning moment in your life. Because that's a shirt I would have Maiden wear.
Yeah, he went back after we had him on. He went out in the hall and went, "That man's effing crazy." But it was all the extraneous crap that went on daily. Greg Stevens, the program director, wouldn't do anything. He was a whipping boy for the general manager.
He made you have meetings every day, sit down, and even though, as you would say, he would laugh about something you did, meanwhile telling you not to do it anymore.
And I told him, when you're not getting too far, if you're going to laugh about something and tell me that we shouldn't have addressed that on the air. One morning at Greg Hotline, maybe it was the day after John flew into Martha's Vineyard. Called me ahead of time. Said the people in Dallas,
my favorite,
really are very sensitive about the whole Kennedy family. So I don't know if that's something that you should really address. We brought it up. We made fun of it, and he calls on the hotline, and he's screaming at me. I thought we had this conversation. People in here, they're too sensitive about that. You're from San Jose. You ain't been here 8 minutes. Don't tell me what people are or they're not going to do, because I'm telling you, you're not going to be here after another year.
You'll be back in San Jose or worse.
I don't even know where he is now, but any program director, short of Gavin, and I'll give him that came in from another market, they always have this template in their head. Here's the way it worked there, and here's exactly what we're going to do.
Many times have we heard that.
Texans don't care about the weather. We're not going to address the weather. We're not going to stick a radar in the studio.
I think I was from Philly.
Yeah, there's no reason to cover any of that.
People don't. I swear to God, the man looked at me straight in the eye and went, JD, people don't care about the weather. And I said, how do you know this? Our research shows it. You're a buffoon.
Even on a music station, all you're going to spend is 15 seconds. What's the damage? If you didn't care about it, you're talking over a song anyway or over a jingle. let it go. Now, we're not going to spend the money to stick
a TV is all it was.
Cable TV with the Weather Channel. We're not going to do that. They all come in and they want to make their mark, and they got to prove that obviously where they came from, it's going to work here. And almost every time, they blow it.
It's kind of like a dog marking its territory.
That's what Tom Sure did. He came in, regardless of where the ratings were with the morning show when I was at the Eagle. He couldn't have me succeed, and he kept throwing crap at me nonstop. And how I got around it, I don't know. And every morning, well, he'd go tell Greg, and then Greg would address it with me, and I'd have to sit in Greg's office drunk every morning after the show and act like I gave a flying. Greg would go through all the different formatics that I broke, and I'm sitting there just weaving mind. Back and forth. I'm just thinking, yeah, you're.
How long did you suffer through that?
Let's see, 5 months.
Yep, I like that.
JD was working at Channel 39 at the time, and I'd call him every morning on the way home.
That's it. I'm not going back. That's it. I quit today. It's always easier to get another job. If you have one, hang on. One more day, go home, sober up. Just hang on one more day. No, that's it. I'm not taking it.
Did you say something, Chloe? No. All right.
I've never seen that work either with a program director that came in and tried to take a template from, and even from Houston, they'd come up and go, well, it's the same state. We certainly know what we're doing down in Houston.
Well, Greg Stevens, in the beginning, he actually let everybody do what they needed to do, and then the upper management changed, and because he had no spine, whatever they told him to do, instead of arguing, look, here are the ratings.
Let me show
Why
you
would you want to make any adjustments? You went from a show with no ratings back to number one in all the demos that we need to be in. How? I don't know. I got no answer. But here's where we are. You want market research? Look at Arbitron. Go sit back in your office, grow a few more molds, leave me alone. And he wouldn't do that. He'd succumb to anything that they suggested.
Yeah, that was a shame. As a result, we went Spanish.
And the funny thing is, Tom Shore even continued to use your number with Arbitron.
You can't talk about that.
I'm sorry.
Now I'm going to get fined. I'm kidding.
You should have carried that out longer.
Good though. Yeah.
Well, I didn't hit the delay, so that's why he knew that he'd skated. You don't really talk about Arbitron and a whole lot of stuff. So in the future, just shut the hell up. Yeah, you're whatever.
The Sundance Channel has just released a series of short films called Green Porno that feature Italian actress Isabella Rossellini reenacting the mating habits of insects. In one of the movies, she dresses up as a male praying mantis, mounts a cardboard version of a female, and actually starts humping it before the female rips her off her head. So far, there are 8 films showing the fornication process of earthworms, dragonflies.
Why do they think people want to see the mating process of insects?
You would be amazed at the things people sit and watch.
I've watched rhinos hump before, and I wondered why, but...
Well, I've sat and watched...
Well, the rhinos humping is funny.
Yeah.
It's almost like watching Stacy get it on.
Okay.
All right. But you see things, you just watch them. It's just because it's odd. Maybe people don't know how... What do they
and I think people are getting off on the
yeah, that's what the question was. Whether people actually have enjoying it. Well, why else would you dress a chick up as a praying mantis? I believe you probably can videotape the actual bugs. Don't even.
Oh, my little 8-legged beauty. All those legs. You are the lover's hand job machine. I so enjoy the creepy crawliness of you exploiting my hole of stench.
What?
Scratch right back there. Although I'm so enamored with our mini entomological hump fest, I am still apprehensive. For you see, I had a horrific experience as I was traveling in my younger years. I walked from city to city with just my backpack, broadening my horizons. It was a joyous and fabulous experience.
Learned a lot.
Until one day. I jaunted happily down a roadway when a white van stopped.
No white van stopped.
A lovely camel spider beckoned me over. She spoke of tawdry sexual adventures we could take together if I would just get in her van.
There's no camel spider in the van.
By the time it was over,
what happened?
I had been gang raped by 16 male camel spiders and 2 Asian beetles.
Just for good measure.
The giggling of the camel spiders added to my torture as the Asian bugs performed beetle bukkake in my arms. Then they forced me to watch as 2 roaches ate larvae from 1 cup. I had been the victim of the bug bait bus. Can we break here? All right.
Very nice.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
Stop it. Quit playing that. People are just tuning in. They're just getting out of work. They don't know that I didn't say that.
Why is there always a denial that goes along with it?
Because I didn't say that. We were talking about something totally medical. I didn't say what you...
I was talking about something a chick died from, and you throw out...
Whatever. You know this.
Dan's right. I wouldn't have picked up on that. It was your inner dialogue. Are you tired of me talking? Yeah, you're fabulous talent. Yeah, just keep talking. Oh, it's a great story. Let's just stumble through a little bit more of it. No. Yeah, no, tell the entire thing. Stretch it out till 7 o'clock.
You're whatever. I didn't.
Is that Gail? Hi, Gail.
Hi there, Russ.
What are you doing?
You know, just hanging around.
All right. What do you got?
Traffic. I've got Trophy Nissan. And in Flower Mound, you still got $24.99 shut down northbound before FM 407. Eastbound LBJ, that's not nice. Eastbound LBJ before Josie, the 2 right lanes are closed. It's heavy from 161. On I-30, that's better. Eastbound I-30 at 35, the right lane's blocked, slow from Fort Worth Avenue. On I-30 East Sorrel, Thornton westbound coming into downtown. Grand Avenue, there's a wreck in the left lane. It's slow from Jim Miller. In Fort Worth, eastbound 20 at 35, that wreck's off to the shoulder. In Hearst, a wreck in the right lane, southbound 820 past Pipeline. In Plano, a crash, northbound 75 at Legacy in the right lane, slow from 15th. And in Denton, still have a wreck on northbound 35 at Corbin Road. It's slow from Crawford. I'm Gail Lightfoot on the Russ Martin Show.
Thank you, Gail. 62 for the low tonight. It'll be 90 tomorrow, 92 for Saturday. Maybe a couple of showers on Saturday. At 79 now at Live 105.3.
All right, Stacy's here?
Yes, he is.
All right. Do you think you can weigh him quicker this week?
I did it quick last week.
You kept going up 500 or 550. Just go ahead and hit it. Put 570 pounds of weight on there.
Okay.
And then tack on. What did he weigh last week?
575.
Okay. And he had lost 8 pounds. What did I tell him every week? 2 pounds?
2 pounds a week.
Okay.
Just going during the break. I'm going to make a little plate of low, at least they were low fat nachos. I lay out the chips. Just, a few chips to put just enough cheese on for a lunch. I put it down on my desk. He grabs a handful of them and eats them. Whatever. Stop that.
What kind of chips? Is it something he can have?
They actually are. They're low fat, yeah. They're baked Tostitos.
All right. We got the wireless mic. Chloe's got the wireless mic headphones. JD, you know how to weigh him.
Yep.
And we have local law enforcement here with tasers. Hang on. You there?
I'm here. I'm here. Okay, we'll go ahead and move it. Hold on, Stace, relax. Let's put it right at about...
Stacy, have you lost any weight?
I don't know.
Well, does it feel like it?
No.
Are you maintaining the diet you're on?
Yes, I am.
All right. Go ahead.
Ready to go? Okay. Step up here.
I got it.
Get up here. All right, here we go. And I got it. Okay, 550, 560, 570.
Stop pushing on JD's head, Stacy.
Stop it. I can't do it that way. 5, 6. Stop it. I'm going to call you something. Got it. I determine whether you get shocked down here. You still want to keep pushing me around? 573.
Ooh. Man.
Should we get another set of eyeballs to verify that?
I did it wrong. I'll be darned. 577. No, it's 573.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like. If you want it legit, if you want to light him up, I can lie.
Check.
No, I don't want you out there jiggling with it, Trey.
That's unbelievable. Exactly 2 pounds.
Good job, Stace.
Dead center.
Well, at least he didn't plateau.
Nope.
I mean, granted, we're only talking about 10 pounds total.
Still, 10 pounds in 2 weeks is great.
I don't know why you take the taser out of it. I still don't know why 2 months he's been on a diet, hasn't lost dick, and then over the past 3 weeks, whatever, he's lost 10 pounds.
Because he hadn't been on the diet.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Is that what he told you, John?
No, I can just tell you he hasn't been on the diet. It's really easy to lie to yourself as well as other people when you say, well, I'm on a diet, and 90% of the time I stay on the diet. No, 10% I don't really count. I've done it myself. I've done it where you go by and you grab a handful, little things like that are even good for you, like Trey's dip out there that he makes low fat. Somehow, you calculate your day. You don't calculate that. But at the end of the day, when you stop, you look, that was probably another 300, 400 calories.
Since the lap band people want me to pay for his surgery, I tell you could come in here. No. You can stay if you want. Since the lap band people want me to pay for the surgery, figure each week Stacy comes in. If he loses weight, throw a little cash in a jar. Then by the time he's got to get down to 500 before they'll do the surgery. Okay. And then whatever's left, I'll make up for the surgery.
That's very cool.
So he still got the incentive. Because initially I told him, they want me to pay for it. I'm not messing with that. Right. They came to me and they said, we'll cover everything.
If he does,
all I need you to do is pay for the surgery.
You get the motivation to lose. 73 is going to be a lot. That's he can do it, God knows. But that's going to show that he's committed.
At this rate, if he's losing, well, he's not going to stay at this rate, but let's just calculate. About 5 pounds a week?
Obviously, that would be the average of the last 2 weeks, but...
All right, we'll just use that as a template to get down to, he's got to lose another, we'll say 70 pounds. How many weeks is that?
14.
Okay. So what would that put us at? How many months is that?
4.5.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, 3.5.
All right, so by the fall.
Yeah.
We should be able to put enough cash in there. And weeks that he comes in and he's gained weight, first of all, he gets lit up.
Yeah.
And we take cash back out of the thing.
Oh, okay. More motivation.
Well, obviously, that's the only thing you can do with Stacy. And I'm not saying it to bag on him, but we have to get him down to 500 pounds, or they're not going to do anything. Not the liquid diet, not the
that alone should be
consultation, anything.
A ton of motivation. But again, I go back to the thing when you weigh a lot, and I know, God knows, you look at a cheeseburger and you go, this gives me something right now that makes me feel good. And if I don't eat it, I don't feel good. And
yeah, if I eat this now, I'm not going to gain any weight, and I'm going to feel better. I'm not going to lose anything. And you know what? I'll
deal with it later.
I'll straighten things up tomorrow.
Exactly.
And you're staying on everything as we've talked about, Stacey?
Yes, sir.
Are you actually getting up and walking or anything?
Yeah.
All right. Have you talked to Larry North at all?
Not lately.
All right. I'll take care of that aspect. So by fall, we may have him ready for surgery.
Possible.
Well, this bit's going to hell because he's coming in every week losing weight.
Well, that's what you wanted him to do.
I wanted to light him
You
up.
can light me up anyway.
What?
You can light me up anyway.
He said you could light him up.
Bitch, I heard him.
I know.
I want to see how I feel.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You want to feel a taser?
Yeah.
Stace.
Huh?
More motivation.
Well, he's got a point. If he knows how it feels, then he'll really not want to do it and really want to lose the weight.
All right, go get somebody. Go get Aaron.
That's not what you're doing. Of course, you're doing it just because you want to light somebody up.
Aaron, just come in for a second. I don't need you to bring the taser. Could we do any damage to his heart with this?
No. No.
Why are you sure? I don't know what kind of strain his heart is already under, toting around 570 pounds.
No, there's actually studies that have been determined that pacemakers will damage your heart before a taser will.
Where you want to hit him? Would you go for his ass?
Oh, yeah. You can't miss him.
You want to do this?
But he has to be, laying down, obviously. We don't want him to fall.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to put somebody on the side of him and catch him.
How long will the taser go off?
5 seconds.
Have you disengaged that safety feature?
Well, we can shut it down before 5 seconds. But
have you learned how to let it go longer than 5 seconds?
Oh, just keep squeezing the trigger.
Will it? Really? You won't shut off? You just hang on to the trigger?
5 seconds goes by, you hit that trigger again, you're going to get another ride.
Another ride. I love it.
All right, take him out there. He's got to have some type of point of reference. Wow. Because if he thinks, you know what, I'm 570 pounds, something like that, it's not going to be a deterrent to me.
Feel it, yeah. Did we ever put him on the TENS unit to see if that even bothers him?
That tickled.
Yeah, we did put him. That's right, we did put him on, and he absolutely said it tickled. He had no reaction.
All right,
I remember that now.
Trey, you going to stand in here so we can't hear anything?
Sorry.
Take the wireless mic, go out there, take the headphones, stop sitting here enjoying the show.
Such a good show.
What?
Such a good show.
Maybe I'll play that JD thing again.
What are they going to say next?
All right, Stacy, lay on your... Trey, he can't hear me. Tell him to lay on his stomach. Trey! I don't care if the mic's on. Just tell him to lay on his stomach. Well, the mic's not on. I can't tell.
I can hardly hear myself.
All right.
All right, there you go.
There we go.
Hey, Trey, tell Aaron not to go the full 5 seconds this first go-round.
Don't go the full 5 seconds.
All right.
I can't believe you're going to do this to him.
Now, they're actually... are they using the one that comes out of a pistol?
Yes, I can see
It's
it.
even got a little laser sight on it.
Yeah, we don't want to miss.
You can have Black Eddie come in and do this.
Okay, I can't see. Is Stacy on his stomach or on his back?
He's on his stomach.
Okay.
Right in the middle of the carpet. Okay.
Yeah, Aaron's got it.
Are you ready?
Anytime.
Go.
Wow.
Oh!
Man.
I think it hurt.
I've never seen that live in person.
You're gonna hit again?
Oh, come on. That's enough.
Anyway, Stacy, lay back down.
Hit him one more time.
Lay down. I'm not going to give you any cash for the surgery. You better lay your ass down.
Screw that! Screw that!
You're going to jump like a bull.
All right.
I'm going home.
Hit him again.
Lay down.
Oh, stop.
All right, Aaron, stop
it. That's not funny. Stacy, pull one of the barbs out so we can't do it again.
I'm suing.
You asked for it.
I'm suing.
Go ahead. Nobody's going to believe me.
I've never seen that.
I couldn't see him on the floor. What did he do?
Convulsed. I mean,
You
literally.
can hear it in his voice. Definitely.
Because he was kind of, literally, he can't lay fully on his stomach, so he's kind of on his side somewhat, and he was just shaking in his...
What is that, Aaron?
That's one of the probes.
Ooh, that's still hot.
No, I'm going to touch.
Proud of yourself.
That's not very long as far as a probe. How does that actually stay in their skin, especially through his fat ass?
Well, it doesn't have to hit your skin. I mean, you can wear a bulletproof vest and get hit in the vest, and it'll shock you.
How does it travel through the vest?
It arcs.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
So it just has to get within an inch or so?
Trey,
Well,
put the headphones on, Aaron.
The
Go ahead.
spread is about 8 degrees. You got 21 feet. So depending on how far away from you, usually where you put the laser.
Aaron, move up on that mic.
If you put the laser up on your shoulder, that's where the first probe is going to hit. And then depending on how far you go on the 8 degrees, it could hit down on your belly. It could hit.
And what's the range on the tasers, the pistol ones?
21 feet.
No. What do you use for something further than that?
Just get closer.
Oh. Shotgun.
Yeah. Fuck. That's the next step.
Squad car. Are you guys looking into carrying the shotguns that blow out the shell with the taser in it?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll look at it.
Well, those run.
Well, right now I think they're running about $5,000 a round.
Now, does that go? Is it still connected? Is there still a wire between the shotgun? Okay, that goes as far as you want to shoot it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
What's the accuracy on that?
Oh, it's accurate. Wherever you're going to aim that shotgun, that's where it's going to go.
What? He's smiling about it.
When do you think you'll have one?
Well, I go back and talk to one of the taser guys and see if we can get one of the taser guys to come down here
and do what?
Get one on a demo.
Show it to you. Oh, they love doing that stuff, man.
Don't you? You got to go through with all the rookies. You got to go through and zap all them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the deal? You have to be zapped before you can carry this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the? I know you want to experience the pain that you're going to throw out, but why is that really neat to know?
Well, if you can go.
Yeah, I'm with Russ on this one because you carry a gun and you don't have to be shot. I know this is going to hurt.
Yeah, that's true. But this way, you can actually go into court and say, "I've been tased by this. I took the full 5-second ride. I know exactly what it's going to do to you. So I'm not doing it for fun."
But you can also go back and just watch demos or look at the medical facts, stats from it, and know that it's not going to do any damage. Why is it you got to go through that? You do the same thing with asps?
Well, no, but we do with pepper spray.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you got to get pepper spray too. So.
And you've gone through all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feeling he's just dicking with the rookies. No, I'm sorry. That's to be done.
There are rules.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I can't seem to find it in the books anywhere, but it's there.
You got to get tased. I'm sorry. You're in whatever.
God.
Dan, there's a prong.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. I thought that the prong would be a lot longer.
It's just
you just get
little tight needle with a almost like a fish hook in, so it goes in and it doesn't pull out.
And all it's going to be is like in my sweater or in my shirt.
That's right.
Okay.
You can have a heavy coat on and it'll still
get
the
you.
coat.
I never knew that. I always thought it had to make some type of skin contact.
Me too.
Just the arcing.
Right.
Gotta give credit to those taser folks. They really look ahead.
What is it, Aaron?
The skin contact, if you actually put the probes on you, even if you're just for training purposes,
right,
it will leave a small burn. But when you pull the probes out, if you have skin contact, you can't even feel it because most of the time, where the probe goes in,
it's numb.
Exactly.
Have you ever used that on anybody and they didn't react?
No. The closest thing that I saw was a guy that got hit by it. He took 3 steps to the grass and fell down. But the reason why he took 3 steps to the ground is because there was one in his neck and the other one was in his chest. So it really wasn't a good full spread contact.
The closer they are, the more impact you have with the arc.
Well, the more muscle you can get in between the probes, the better it's going to be.
Okay.
So best case scenario, you want one in each boob as far as the guy goes.
Chest or back. Back is better because you got a lot of muscle in your back. You'll drop them like a
all right, Stacey, is that going to be more of an incentive now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Keep that in mind. All right.
You have this big power thing going. Keep that in mind.
It's got nothing to do with power. He's got to know that this isn't shtick. You don't come in, you don't lose, or you come in, you don't lose weight. This is going to happen. I'm going to get him down to 500 pounds.
You can do it. Well, he is losing it. Whatever he's eating is helping.
All right. I'm done with this. Stacey, you can sit down. All right, Dan. You want to pick up where you left off?
If you like.
Okay.
Oh, Ryan shot me an IM. Your exam is here?
Oh, another breast exam?
I guess. I didn't know what it was. He just said exam.
Okay. You bring her in at the end of the break.
Okay.
Or at the end of the segment. Load it up. All right, 5:17. Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. We all know gas is obviously expensive, but have you ever wondered how the price of gas compares to other substances? Well, a website called cockeyed.com broke down what it would cost to buy a gallon of other liquids, some common, some not so common. For example, you're paying over $3 a gallon for gas, but a gallon of Avion spring water costs twice that. Maybe you'd rather spend $9 for a gallon of Budweiser or $13 for a bottle of Hershey's chocolate syrup. A gallon of shampoo sets you back almost $38. A gallon of Absolute vodka goes for $58. Liquid paper.
All of these, you can't compare the two because unless you're Chloe, you don't go through a gallon of vodka every 22 miles.
That is, of course, the point is you don't go through all this stuff that often, like milk. Well, milk's only so much a gallon. You don't go through 3 or 4 gallons on the way to work.
Hey, you don't drink 15 gallons of milk every day during your commute.
It's equally more expensive.
Well, this doesn't put anything into perspective.
No, but it does. The last one, which I had no idea someone had measured, a gallon of scorpion venom costs about $39 million.
And that's used for what? Is it for the
Yeah, used to create anti-venom to treat scorpion stings.
Okay. How we doing, Chloe? Do we? Okay. Have anything good to end with?
I have Kooky the Clown.
What's the story?
Police arrested Kooky the Clown on 5 felony charges relating to her allegedly defrauding a 90-year-old woman of more than $500,000.
Kooky the Clown was a chick?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Carrie L. Williams-Thompson, who portrayed Kooky at fairs and city events, also worked as a bereavement counselor,
of course,
and that she met the victim shortly after the victim's husband had passed away. The woman's husband passed away in 2002. Kooky gained power of attorney soon after that. The theft has not been going on quite that long, according to Police Department Detective Anna Cahall. The victim and her bank noticed that Kooky appeared to be making unusual use.
Stop with the music.
It seems to fit.
Well, there's going to be a day we're all going to go to a funeral. They're going to play that, and we're all going to crack up. Like that episode of Mary Tyler Moore.
I'm not really sure what the story Dan was reading. I'm replaying.
I'm with Happy the Clown and the children.
Actually, I think they did play this at Brumley's funeral, and we were all in the pew starting to crack up.
That's right. I forgot about it.
Because I was sitting next to Eddie Boyd, and he had turned purple from laughing so hard.
Trey, is Happy the Clown on your flash drive?
It is not.
Is it on my computer?
It should be.
What would it be under?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can find it really quick.
Jack, when he continued.
Hey, Krusty. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead while I'm looking for it.
Kooky the Clown used the victim's money to buy homes, vehicles, a fifth-wheel trailer, and more. California police officers arrested Kooky in Corona, California, where she was performing with a California fair.
Why don't you briefly read it for anybody that doesn't? We are here today to say goodbye to Happy the Clown. Happy loved children.
Oh, he loved them so much.
He entertained all the way to his untimely combustion. For you see, why is this the only bit that we've ever done that we laugh at?
We laugh at a lot of bits. This one just has all of the elements because it's a real story. We didn't make it up. It really happened to a guy.
And it was something you missed out of the paper.
I totally missed it.
It was like I spotted it in like the living section, whatever it was.
It's a blur.
It's just a clown dies in trailer fire. His name was Melvin Hall.
Yes, good memory.
He was at a birthday party when his clown suit caught fire.
Oh, no.
It was to be a joyous time for the children.
Oh, the children's just love the clown.
They had a large cake, presents, a clown, and a donkey for rides inside the spacious double-wide mobile home.
Oh, I bet Mama loved that donkey.
I'm sure it'll take many years for the children to forget the image of Happy Birthday. Could the organist start again? Many years for the image of Happy bursting into flames. I'm sure it'll also take many years to forget the image of him running in circles. Help me out. See, the crappy 3.5 hours was worth it.
It's a warm up.
Let me back up a little bit. Take a deep breath, Ray. I'm sure it'll take many years to forget the image of him running in circles screaming, my legs, my legs. I can't feel my legs.
Okay.
You start again. Thank you. I'm sure it will also take many years to forget the image of Happy running straight into the wall. Over and over to try and put himself We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna be done by 7.
It's just memorial service.
I'm sure the children will also never forget the final moments as the donkey trampled Happy, trying to get away from the flames. I guess it was just time for Happy to come home, and the Lord wanted to make sure he left a mark.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
Call Russ. He's impervious to all that surrounds him. Now, 214-787-1053.
Brian, where did you find this chick that wants a breast exam?
She was at a club last night that Bono was doing a gig.
Where was he playing?
He does like a jam night session at Papa G's.
Uh-huh.
And that's where, apparently she's like the official groupie of his band Drive, too.
I didn't know that was the name of his band.
Yeah, one of them, I guess.
What do they play?
It's a cover band, so mostly rock, I think.
Yeah. I can only see her from the waist up from here. She got a big ass.
It's nice, yeah.
Well, I believe you. Is it a big ass?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Bring her in a minute. Two things. Whatever that quiz is you want me to take, hang on to that.
Okay.
What's the Vanilla Ice audio?
Oh, I got that story. Let's see here. He basically kind of shoved his wife around. It'll be cut number 26. I've edited this down from a 7-minute phone call to about 2 minutes, and you get the idea. Basically, she's calling the cops on him, and it turns pretty quickly.
How old is this 911 call?
That was last month.
Oh.
911,
Yeah, I need the police to come out to Trianon Place. My husband's hit me, and I need to come. I talked to cops on the phone. The cops are on the phone. They're on their way. 911. You see what he said?
Hello, ma'am. What's his first name?
And he's threatening to kill himself right now.
Okay, what's his first name?
He what?
Now he's threatening to kill himself right now. He's pushing her around. They're getting in a fight. And then he realizes the cops are on the phone, and you hear him in a moment. I'm just going to kill myself.
Sorry, Dad. So sorry. What's date of birth?
You can't get in my face like that.
What's date of birth?
His name is his birth date is 10/31/67. And he's saying, I'm sorry to be back. Cheryl K threw me on the floor, kicked me. I'm going to show everybody the kick.
What'd she say? I'm going to show everybody the kick. He kicked her.
Oh, you gonna hurt me? You tell the guy, if I want to hurt you, I can hurt you? Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see with the rest of the police reports. He's already been on TV for pulling my hair. I already went to the police station the last time he dragged me around and begged the police not to come.
You better hang up the phone. I'll show you ain't no one-hit wonder.
There's guns inside the house.
I don't need a gun. Believe me. I can take this fight.
Now he's threatening to kill himself.
I think he really needed to concentrate on speaking to me and leave him alone.
He's too controlling. He won't let me work. He controls all the money.
The cops beat her. It's irritating just to listen to the call.
You get all the money. Well, she goes, part of the part I cut out was, he'll go away for a month and leave her $200. She has to sleep on a futon in the other end of the house. He doesn't let her work. He's very controlling.
All that's pertinent in this 911 call.
None of it's pertinent. That's why I cut it all out. She just rambles to this poor officer.
I would, not the 911 operator. I go, lady, I'm not your therapist.
Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah, it's almost like a therapy.
Ma'am, hand the phone to him for a second. Smack her again.
He won't let me work. He controls all the money and leaves me my $200 so he leaves for a month. All I want is a divorce, okay? That's all I want is a divorce. We can end this.
I'm going to kill myself. I swear to God.
Oh, that's a good thing to do to your girl. Is that a good thing that you're going to go?
Is he on some reality show right now? Vanilla Ice?
He was. I don't think he is currently.
Kill yourself, and that's a good thing.
God, he's still.
He's the celebrity. He's the one that has all the money. And I've pretty much been stuck in this relationship for a long time, wanting to get out of it. But just ready to make a change. And I always, he's a celebrity. So I always don't do anything because I don't want to put him on the news.
Hey, you did a good job this time.
Why would the dispatcher at a certain point just go, God, shut up?
Again, you heard only 2 minutes of a 7.5 minute conversation. And it wasn't even a conversation. The 911 guy didn't talk much. He just lets her ramble because he realizes there's no direct threat. At one point he says, are there guns in the house? She goes, yeah, there are, but don't worry about those. He's not going to get those.
How does it end?
That was the end. That was the end of it. I guess the cops got there.
Well, what does the story say? Was he arrested?
Oh, he was arrested, and then they threw out the charges, yes.
Well, they probably listened to this tape.
His lawyers got him totally off, but he was arrested, went in jail, came out the next day, and a month later it went away.
Yeah, the charges were dropped after she retracted her story.
And he went on to say later, she's manic depressant, she does this all the time, she'll overreact. I didn't do it, can I go? But just the fact he's in the background.
Can we play for the defense? Can we just play the 911 call? And how many jurors would actually like to just take her out for a minute? What were you about to say?
I can't remember.
I've pretty much been stuck in this relationship for a long time, wanting to get out of it, but just ready to make a change. And I always, he's a celebrity. So I always don't do anything because I don't want to put him on the news.
I think at this point, really, the 911 operators laid the phone down and gone to get a sandwich.
Well, he probably also knows we're taping this.
Yeah.
Give me another couple of weeks, I can put it on YouTube.
Make some cash off this. But yeah, they arrested him and took him down.
All right, what's a quiz really quick, and I'm going to play with this chick's teats.
Okay. All right.
Is this a drinking one?
Yeah.
Why is... this is a recurring theme. I already know I drink too much.
Well, this is if you have a problem drinking. You drink too much, and there's a difference between that and being a problem drinker.
How many questions?
These are yes and no, and there's about 15, maybe 20 of them.
All right. Well, I already know how.
Pretty quick.
I know the result, but go ahead.
Do you feel you're a normal drinker? By normal, we mean do you drink less than or as much as most other people? You're a normal drinker.
No.
Okay. Does your wife, husband, parent, or other person near you ever worry you or complain about your drinking?
Yes.
Do friends or relatives think you're a normal drinker?
Do they?
No. Do you ever feel guilty about your drinking?
Yes.
Surprised me on that one. And wouldn't think you felt guilty.
Well, because I'm not having the weight loss that I need to. I'm not as lean as I should be because I go home and I drink at night. And it's not just the alcohol turning into sugar, metabolizing like that. It's the stuff I'll eat afterwards. I get drunk, and Amy's been buying these fruit popsicles.
All fruit, yeah, I love those.
I go through 15 of those. I wake up the next morning, I got no freaking clue what I ate, but she'll lay the popsicles out, just the sticks, so I know what I had.
See what your kill count was?
Yeah.
That's odd, too, because you're drinking alcohol, and that should put sugar in your system. You shouldn't crave sugar.
I'm not craving sugar. I'm just hungry.
Because it's there, okay. Well,
hang on, were you going to say something, Trey?
No.
All right, go ahead.
Normally, I think when they talk about feel guilty about your drinking, I think that's a lot of people that sneak it, do it, and you have to hide it because the wife has told you quit drinking, you know, or your
do it behind people's back,
or your boss has possibly said don't drink at work.
If you're going to go that route, then what was my answer?
Do you ever feel guilty about your drinking? You said yes.
The answer is yes, only because of the weight gain.
Do you ever attend a meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous?
No.
Have you ever? No. Are you able to stop drinking when you want to?
No.
Okay. I'd say yes, because you have paused. I won't say you've ever stopped. Obviously, we wouldn't be drinking now. But okay. Have you ever gone...
Once I start for the day, that's for the rest of the day.
All right. Have you ever gone to anyone for help about your drinking?
No.
Have you ever gotten into trouble at work because of drinking?
No.
No, of course not. The average person would.
All right, we're talking about me.
I know. Has drinking ever created problems between you and your significant other?
Yes.
Have you ever neglected your obligations, your family, or your work for 2 days or more in a row because you were drinking?
No.
Have you ever been in a hospital because of drinking?
No.
Have you ever been arrested for drunk driving, driving while intoxicated, or driving under the influence of an alcoholic beverage?
That gets really great.
You say
what's the question?
Have you ever been arrested?
Arrested, not convicted.
It says arrested.
All right.
Yes.
I'll answer yes.
Have you, and the last one, have you ever been arrested even for a few hours because of other drunk behavior, like public intox?
No.
Okay. And submit your entry. Go straight to jail. Let's see here. Okay, the points you get are 7. I'm afraid you are an alcoholic. You should see a psychologist or a doctor for advice. On a 10 scale, you got a 7.
And I was trying to talk to David Henry's doctor last night because he brought him to dinner. Mm-hmm. And I said, should we look at different things? Should I back off? No.
Well, you know, you get, again, different things depending on who you ask. If you ask Venegas, he'll be adamant you need to stop. Period. No more another drop. If you ask Fedner.
Well, also asking David Henry's doctor.
Oh, yeah. That's odd because he doesn't know you. Normally, if a doctor doesn't know you, his answer is, yeah, if you have to ask me.
He had already had 6 Crown and Cokes.
Never mind. My bad.
But I still said, that's of no concern right now on the meds that I'm on. The celebration, I'm supposed to drink when you're on that. Different things. Just cut back. And David Henry buys another round.
What is it, Trey? That's always the funny thing with Carlos is, he'll lecture you, but then, you could go out and see him.
I don't think Carlos would drink every day.
No. But he was the shot king. I remember the couple of times we had gone out, he kept trying, he's like, I got shots for everybody. Come on.
I think the key there is when you go out and you're drinking is one thing. It's when you drink at home, when you drink alone, when you drink at work.
What is it drinking alone? Why is that a concern?
Because at that point you're not partying. Alcohol is then becoming a crutch for, so it's a way you turn off the world. It's a way you shut down. And it's any behavior like that you do normally associated with celebration that you're alone.
I'm an alcoholic then.
Well, to a certain extent, but
yeah,
not very highly.
Well, I don't like the term functioning alcoholic.
Well, how about highly?
That's like borderline retarded.
No, there are a ton of people. You probably don't even know all the people that are highly functioning alcoholics. Most of the people that go to rehab aren't the Skid Rows, aren't the guys that lost their job or their wife and their family. They were the day before.
Why go to rehab then?
Because they know they have a problem. They want to stop and they can't stop. And it eats you alive because you can't tell anybody. You can't go out to your boss and go, hey, Gavin, or whoever in your average
Well, maybe
business.
that's why I keep drinking, because I can share my alcoholism with everybody.
You can.
I don't have to keep it inside. I don't have to hide it. I don't have to keep it bottled up. Speaking of.
I just never understood the drinking alone. 'Cause if I go home, if there's a game on, and
you sit down, you drink, or
yeah, have a beer and watch the game.
Do you have a beer, or do you get drunk?
I'll have multiples.
Okay. It's different with everybody. There's no hard, fast rule.
I think it just becomes just an association. Like some people watch TV, they eat. They do other things, whatever. Same thing with drinking. I like to mow.
Well, see, you have a pattern. When it becomes a problem is when most people have to drink to go to sleep, have to drink to perform certain duties. Otherwise, I'm not saying anything, but people do.
You're not saying anything what?
I was looking at Trey. Shake. That's another thing. People.
Is that why you shake?
No, he has neurological issues.
Oh. Why isn't you shake?
I've never really. I've had it since I was a child. I've always had shaky hands.
Uh-huh. Does it bother you when we make fun of you?
Not really. I
That's
mean,
too bad.
that was the running.
He knows better to say yes around here. Does it bother you? Yes, terribly. Well, good.
Hold this can of paint for me.
Hold this TNT.
Show up at the shop on Saturdays and make milkshakes for clients. Go ahead, what were you going to say?
I can't remember now. It doesn't matter, but it just becomes a problem. You know,
I don't know
as
why
an alcoholic, you know when it's a problem in your life. There's something you're lying to yourself about, and that's.
I'm not lying about anything.
I'm not.
I like to go home, and I like to get buzzed. I like to go to bed.
A lot of the people that email me about alcohol, that are questioning whether they need help, are people that have to drink to function. And
no, I don't have to drink to function.
That means
I drink just for the opposite.
You take the edge off. People will drink in the morning to take the edge off. People get to work because their bosses.
Well, I'm not going to make excuses why I drink.
That's why.
I like to go home and do it. After all this crap during the day, and now dealing with Daryl, I like to go home and shut things off. I'm not going to use it as an excuse. That's why I like to do it.
Again, that's why if at all, you're highly functional. It doesn't affect your life.
Well, why is it that doesn't sound like a compliment when somebody says you're a functioning alcoholic?
You're the one that said you're an alcoholic. I wouldn't ever put that label on anybody. What? What, Dan?
It's just like you're a retard with a job.
None of you people ever get to go to rehab or my meetings, ever.
Oh, but he's highly functional. He knows to separate the food from the toiletries.
All he wants did he put the raid with the grapes. And that's something we've discussed with him on in.
You get up and you get yourself.
He's a good kid. He's retarded. He bags the groceries. He gets most of it all the time. We pay him with Funyuns. Everybody's okay.
At the end of the day, he goes back in the closet.
Pay ding. Anyway, my take. And everybody's different.
All right. But if you already know that I'm functioning, why do you keep bringing these tests up?
I just want to see where you landed. I pretty much could take this test for you. You surprised me on a couple of them, actually.
The guilty part?
Yeah. Then I didn't think you'd have any guilt whatsoever. It's in your contract, for God's sake, that you can drink.
But that's also the reason I'm not at the weight that I want to be, or I'm not as lean as I want to be, because I go home and drink. And it's not really the alcohol. It's all the crap that I eat after I get drunk, including the popsicles.
And that's another side of it. What you do when you drink. As long as you don't beat your woman.
Hold on. What?
As long as you don't beat your woman or anything like that, destructive behavior is what I'm trying to say.
All right. Are we done? 3? You want to go get the chick who wants the breast exam? Show.
You, Amy, ever have a discussion about alcohol? I know she drinks too. And that's harder, too, to bring a problem up when you're doing it also.
Not at length.
Okay. But it has come up at one point.
She'll bring it up time to time. She goes, maybe you should cut back a little bit. Okay, I'll give it a shot. There's no argument about it because I already know.
You know you're going to do what you're going to do.
That from time to time, I go too far.
Have you ever brought it up with her that she drinks too much?
No, because I don't think she does.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not.
And the more she drinks, the more withdrawn she becomes, so I encourage it.
Makes sense to me.
What's your name?
Trish.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
And you're okay with me just giving you a breast exam?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had one?
Breast exam?
Sure.
By the doctor or?
Well, the doctor, drummer, doesn't matter. Bass player.
It's been a while.
How old are you?
22.
How old?
22.
Do you have your driver's license?
Yeah.
Do you have it in here?
Yeah.
Can I look at it?
Yeah.
You want to pull it out for me?
She's a big listener.
Well, that doesn't mean that she's of age.
I'm quite
I don't
aware
want
of
to get her
that.
cans out and all of a sudden the NBC comes flying in. You want to have a seat right there?
Oh, jeez. Who saw that coming?
It's a screw job for a sting operation.
Yeah.
Oh, you play with my breast. Let's go ahead and play with him. Passport. All right. Let's see. I don't see the birth date. Oh, I see it. 85.
Yeah.
22, going on 23.
All right, pop them out.
Did we stay? Did we go?
But you're all the way over there.
Well, then use your feet that carry your boobs and bring them over here. Do you want it on the inside or the out?
What do you mean, point one in my neck?
You want it over your clothes?
Or inside?
No.
All right. Do you want everyone to leave?
Would you like us to leave?
You want them to leave?
No, it's cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's a good little whore.
Stop. Asshole.
So, just take it off?
I just pull it up to your neck.
To my neck.
Your what?
That.
Trey, turn the lights off. He becomes so...
there. They're in your face.
What do you even call that? When Trey's staring with that ravenous look. Hungry. Those are titties. I'm so glad I'm here today. Wish I could suck those from over here. Maybe I play with my own, look at hers. Just maybe notice if I whack off or anything like that. God, those are teats. Those are real ones. They're like fleshy ones. Ones you can actually touch. They're not flat and glassy like the internet.
If Russ would shut him, breaking up my concentration.
I can go back and look at pictures when we've had different chicks in the studio naked and Trey's in the background, and it's still, he still has that
look.
maniacal. The only word I can come up with. It's just this.
Remember this for later.
I am looking at nipples and looking at nipples. I'll remember this later when I'm sitting on the toilet holding my balls. Looking at nipples, looking at nipples. All right, he's tweaking them. I'm pretend those are my fingers. He's tweaking nipples. All right.
Quit holding yourself.
Trey, you all right?
I wasn't even looking at her. That's.
Can I take a picture of it?
Huh?
You don't want a picture, or you got enough in your head already for later?
I'm fine.
Sure.
I think she wants you to see him.
I thought she was going to pull them out for everyone to see.
I'll bet we did not rehearse this. just me going out on a limb.
She's going to pull them out. I bet she's going to God, those are big. Wish I had my own radio show. I don't know why. I used to play with all the teens that come in here. Yeah, you're whatever. All right, turn with your back to me so I can get a good handle on these.
Oh, God.
All right, you put your shirt up. What's that tattoo of?
It's some stars. It's a cover-up, actually.
What'd you cover up with it?
I had a Black Panther.
A Black Panther?
Yeah.
Why'd you get that? Who were you dating? Why? No. Who were you dating?
No one.
Oh, well, why'd you decide on the Black Panther?
Because I was little. I was 15, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got more, though.
No, where are the rest of them?
In my bag. I got this one here.
Okay, well, you have any on your boobs?
No.
Well, let's look at them anyway.
Yes. Make sure someone didn't sneak one in.
So.
All right, here we go.
Wait. With the bra?
Oh, those are firm. Oh, the bra's still on?
So really firm.
How?
They have a tag.
You just get these?
All right. So they're out.
And the tray's still on the other side of the room. And those are big ones. Big nipples in that one. All right, let me move this.
Looking back at me.
Like they're staring at me. And everywhere I move in the room, the nipples follow me. Where are you going? Come back over here. All right. We'll start here at the bottom. What size are these?
They are 36B.
Oh. Okay.
What are you feeling for now? No,
feeling underneath the flesh for any type of bumps.
Any type of bumps, okay.
Yeah. Hey, look at this.
You're going to do a magic act?
All right, watch this. Ooh.
Crazy. What was that guy's name?
Crazy Eye Fred?
Yeah. I'm telling you the weather.
Yeah. Look at this. I got a floaty teat. This teat right here means business. This one over here, it's kicking it.
Look how Dan has just removed himself from the studio.
No, I'm just trying to get close pictures.
Chloe, are you taking pictures?
With her camera? Yeah.
Oh, all right. I was going to say you didn't ask her. Make any difference?
No, I gave it to him. I was like, do this.
You what?
To prove she really did it.
Well, so far I don't feel anything.
You have to squeeze harder.
Do you?
No, squeeze harder.
Russell.
Feel a bump right here.
Where?
Oh, that's your bra. Pull it back up. Okay. So far everything feels fine.
You're being very gentle.
Oh. Yeah, nothing over here.
No. The bumps and lumps.
No.
You sure?
Oh, these are big nipples.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trey.
Yeah.
You got him cockeyed again.
Yeah. Well, let's go look this way.
JD's a good-looking fella.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, who's over here?
God, he's going to wrap it around my back. That hurts him.
Wow, this is a nice room. May want to put those up.
Yeah, very nice.
You're fine. Thank you.
Very nice.
She had a disappointed look in her face when she just said that about you being gentle.
Yeah.
What was it you wanted me to do?
I don't know. I was just expecting.
Pinball machine.
Like that?
Oh my God, that's amazing.
All right, we'll be fine.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
What'd she leave?
Her passport.
Oh, she can come back and get it.
Well, I can drop it off at her office, too. She works right by where I live.
How'd you find that out?
Well, you're good. You're slick.
You sneaky man.
I was asking her
Asking
when
her
she
what?
got here. It's like, so what do you do? Where'd you come from? She came from work. I go, where do you work? She goes, this building, and it's right by where I live.
Did you get her number?
Yeah. A text message. I bet he's already texted her. Just text her until she left her passport here.
Did not get her number.
Oh.
Well, she's probably listening. She'll be back. She'll turn around. Trey, you can go back into your funk. Oh, boy, the are coming by.
Her back. Here's her.
Man, those were up for a long time. I've never seen teats hang out that long.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, nipples.
Remember.
Big brown nipples.
Yes.
All right. Pretend pretend those are my hands. All right, that should hold me till I get home. Then I'll cut my balls and I'll bust one loose. That was the look that you had when you were staring at her.
And that's...
And then you got defensive. I'm not looking at her.
I'm not looking anywhere near her. I don't even have any eyes today.
She pulled out her breast. I had no peek of that. But God, that's a big claim. You have that look every time a chick's cans come out.
Well, today it had nothing to do. I wasn't staring at her cans. I have a splitting headache, and I was just zoned out.
On her teats?
Not really.
You didn't even like it when I did the crazy eye teats?
I like that.
She had great teats. It was fun, but at first, I mean, once she popped them out and started playing with, then yeah, I was staring at them.
Can't help when they're looking around the room like they were.
Yeah.
This room is big.
Man, those are like coming out at me like the 3D. Kind of looks real. I wonder if anybody noticed if I just start squeezing them around off. God, it's so weird to see them like that instead of flat and glassy on the internet. All of them look like that?
Yeah. They're right here with me.
She acts like she can see me.
Where's that damn X in the corner?
She's holding up a sign. I dig guys in Dallas. Now, how is it they know that? Because I've turned off websites before. They'll hold up a sign. You're scrolling through different websites, and one of the chicks will hold up a sign. I dig guys in Euless. I turn it off because that's too close to me.
You just get it by your web address. If by chance you ever do that up here at the radio station, it's just because I've done this. It says, I love guys in New York, because it goes to the ones...
The CBS server?
CBS server in New York, yeah. We go, ha-ha, I don't know where I am, bitch.
So they got no clue where I am?
No. They're just pinging your address, that's all.
It's still disturbing.
The first time I saw it,
the first time it happened to me, I covered up the monitor.
You always think somebody's watching you anyway.
Or I scrolled up to where she couldn't see me anymore.
What's that monitor? No one's looking at you. Nobody's put a spy camera like you thought one time in your computer. Nobody cares about your habits at home.
I just figured I was going to hit enough websites. Some chick's going to hold up a sign. I dig guys on Midway. Now, what happens when you click on those? Because I've never done that. I always shut the monitor off.
I've never done it either. I have no idea. I imagine it just takes you to a date site or another porn site. I have no clue.
Do you know, Trey?
I don't click on any advertisements because you just get slammed with spyware if you do.
Oh. Well, they look nice enough.
They look friendly. Yeah. A little hostile.
They dig guys on Midway.
Nice, all right. Nice car, Russ.
I love Dodge trucks.
Can I see the Batmobile?
I just the first time it came up, I scrolled down really quick so Russell. She couldn't look at me.
Russell, you really think someone could look out through the...
I don't think she could look at me, but I don't know what information they're getting, so I figured if I scroll past it or close that browser quick enough, they won't remember.
As silly as that sounds, when I was a kid, I really thought people on TV could see you because they look right at you. And you walk over here, and they look like they were following you. I was probably 4, but I really did. I thought people could... And I imagined, because I'm on this end with one tube, I, for whatever reason in my mind, thought they're in a room somewhere, and it's a wall of TV tubes, and they're seeing everybody that's watching them. I'm not kidding. I realized it was stupid.
Did your parents have you tested?
No. I'm not retarded. I was just 4. It was stupid. You never know with TV. He's looking right at me. Mr. Peppermint is looking right at me.
I never had those thoughts.
Just
Not a few times I would wish it when I'm looking at watching Hee Haw and Ganilla Hutton's on there.
Can she look at me? Squeeze them off.
That's before the internet, before you could get any type of...
Yeah, and
you weren't old enough to get any magazines.
No VCRs.
So you have to beat off the Hee Haw.
You got to, as you said before, time yourself, too, because you couldn't stop it and roll it back.
Yeah, you didn't have VCRs, so you had to do it. You had to do it on the fly. And if you don't do it quick enough, you blow a load to Grandpa Jones.
Junior sample.
I just blew a load to BR549. I'm gonna know that phone number for the rest of my life. He's whacked off to a banjo. What, Stacy?
Yes, you know that.
Did you watch Hee-Haw?
Yeah.
Oh. How old are you?
Every Saturday morning. Oh, that's Saturday afternoon.
How old are you?
35.
Oh. All right. I realized that was big with the brothers.
Well, we only had like 3 or 4 channels at the time. So
Oh,
right after
you had to watch white programming?
Yeah, Godzilla would go off and Hee-Haw would come on.
All right. All right, Danny, you ready?
Yeah.
What are you looking at online?
I was just trying to pull up some pictures of Ganilla Hutton.
Oh, you don't know who I'm talking about?
No, I do. I just can't remember exactly what she looked like. I knew she was blonde on Hee-Haw, right?
Tall blonde, big boobs.
Yeah. I just couldn't.
It was just a lot
visualize
of
her
cleavage,
face.
and it's all you needed as a kid was that.
I do remember that, even as a younger kid. It stays with you.
I whacked off to Rock Hudson once by accident.
That makes you gay.
It was an accident.
Not
I was
for rock.
watching I was watching McMillan and Wife at the TV in my room, and I'm waiting for the shot of whoever his wife was. She had a bikini on in that episode, and went from her to Rock Hudson. That's probably what happened to me.
Years later, you wake up, you have a dream about Will
up.
Smith naked in your bed. I didn't have the dream.
I didn't have to share it.
That's okay. You need to share with your buddies. It's okay. Now you finished a Rock Hudson.
A banjo and Will Smith.
Yeah, naked Will Smith in your bed. I think you're perfectly normal.
Dan! Yes, sir! Go.
A Southington, Connecticut teacher who appeared on the Howard Stern Show no longer has a job at Thalberg Elementary School. Second grade teacher Marie Jerry took part in an Ugliest Guy and Hottest Wife contest on the show. She and her husband actually won $5,000. The school replaced her after pictures of her in a bikini appeared on Stern's website. The Jerrys competed against 2 other couples, and during the contest, Marie made sexual comments about her husband.
All right, this has got 2 different sides. First of all, teachers can have private lives. They can go out. They can wear bikinis. They can enter contests. Why she thought she could go on Stern and get away with it, I don't know.
A national radio show and get away with it. You know there are going to be parents that are going to have a problem with that. Well, I personally wouldn't. I've known some teachers that are pretty hot, but there are going to be enough old, nasty, wife women that are going to have a problem with it, period.
What's right?
If you're hot.
And also, didn't he still do a TV show, too?
I don't know.
So, I mean, that's kind of a double whammy.
I don't think he's not on E anymore, so I don't know where they would carry the show.
I think it's an on-demand thing.
But now she never got naked. It was just all bikini and just a few lewd comments.
Right, exactly.
I don't know what basis they're going to fire her over.
Well, the school hasn't said whether or not she was forced out, so they're not talking.
It's one of those, I think it's best if you don't work here anymore. We can make this hard. And they can. School districts can make it difficult for you to work there.
Well, I go back to the other side. She was asking for it. You go on Stern. First of all, you got no clue what's going to happen. It's like if that chick that just came in here, if she had been a school teacher and they found out that I'm doing the crazy eye Fred thing with her nipples.
That would have been the end of that.
They're going to pop her.
Yeah. You just have to understand where you go to work and where you're going to have to go back to, like a lawyer's office or whatever.
Now, did she identify herself on this?
That I'm not exactly sure about. And the way the story reads, it's the school replaced her after pictures of her in the bikini appeared on his website. So it sounds to me like, obviously, someone who knows who she is went to the website.
Heard it, saw it, whatever, went to the website and doled it around.
Right.
And she got popped. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Additional charges have been filed against former Moorestown police officer Robert Malia after allegations surfaced last week that he performed several sex acts with livestock, specifically cows. Malia.
I screwed up. He does what?
It's cows.
Why do you screw cows?
Why do you screw dogs?
Easier to catch.
Not really. Cows are. You can get cows and put them in a pen.
Sometimes they get feisty.
A cow?
Dogs don't get feisty.
I would think. Well, I would think a dog would get feisty and would be faster.
All right, you talked me into it.
Step back from the cow.
Bring me a bovine.
No.
Malia has been charged with.
I can do the crazy eye udders.
He's been charged with 4 counts of animal cruelty after purposely and knowingly tormenting an animal, specifically by having a cow perform a sex act.
What was the sex act? Was it
oral?
Him on the cow or the cow on him?
I believe the cow on him.
Mm-hmm.
What, he rubbed salt on his balls?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
They haven't exactly given the details.
No. It's a news report.
And the authorities...
All right, fine. Don't do any investigation.
Well, the authorities said that the authorities have not revealed
Man,
how...
that's a big tongue, too.
Yeah, so? That's a cow.
But it's a big tongue.
Step away from the bovine.
What's the matter with you, Trey?
I'm sure the cruelty is he removed her teeth.
Oh, is that what he did?
They won't say, but, I mean, how else are you going to do it? Because the cow would bite it off.
I'm trying to think. I don't think cows have teeth.
Yeah, they have teeth. I think they eat grass.
That's what they call the chew and the cud thing. It's like the gums.
I think they have teeth.
Yeah, they have teeth.
It's just not like horse teeth.
Well, what kind of teeth are they?
Not the teeth that don't rip your Peter off.
Those teeth look pretty safe. I bet they couldn't bite my weenie off.
Certainly worth a gamble.
Just take a couple of salt licks in my panties and let Elsie have a lick. Get off on it.
They had actually arrested. They arrested him.
That's right. Move like you want it. Go ahead, Dan.
They actually arrested him and his ex-girlfriend, Heather Lewis.
Listen, baby, they're playing a tune. Like that. Lick it.
Stop it.
And quit it. Here comes a bull.
Tell your friends to get off that billboard. Tell them I'll eat more chicken. Come on down.
Go ahead, Dan.
Anyway, they got him and his girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend as well, because she was apparently in on it.
Did they have the cow doing something to her?
It says police had arrested Malia and his ex-girlfriend, Heather
my
Lewis.
girlfriend's cud.
After allegations surfaced that the pair had sexually assaulted 3 juvenile females. They were each charged with 3 counts of first-degree aggravated sexual assault and 1 count of second-degree sexual assault.
Did they post pictures of them?
I've seen a picture of him.
What does the guy look like that lets a cow lick his balls?
Exactly what you think he would look like.
All right.
And the girl, I'm not sure. And cows' teeth are different from ours. On the top front, cows have a tough pad of skin.
How do you know this?
Internet.
Oh, all right.
So that's where the cud thing comes from. They have 8 incisors on the bottom. They have some on the bottom, basically.
Most of the teeth are on the bottom.
Yes. They got 8 incisors on the bottom front and 6 strong molars on the top and bottom of each side. So that's in the back.
Oh, look at that. That looks safe enough. They can't get no action on it. So we give her a shot.
No. Why?
Beat screwing old dogs. Because their teeth doesn't fall out.
Stop it.
All right, Dan.
Thank you. Very uncomfortable.
2 Central Vermont men are facing charges for...
What would it feel like if a duck got in? Ducks don't have teeth, do they?
No. I think they have little bitty ridges, yes.
But they got no teeth.
They don't have teeth.
They could just squeeze.
No. They're very aggressive.
What about otters?
Stop it!
What are you going to do? Stick your thing in a lake?
What are you going to the zoo? What are you doing?
If you're hard up enough to go screw a cow, I'm sure you've already considered the other parts of the animal kingdom.
I love National Geographic Channel.
Man, those otters are wild when you get them happy.
Stop. Quit. You keep saying all right, but you ain't quitting.
Okay. 2 Central Vermont men are facing charges for throwing bricks from a moving car. Police say 18-year-old Mark Cattell was the driver and 21-year-old Christopher Q launched the bricks at passing cars in Calais. This is in Vermont.
Wonder how far I could get my penis in an aardvark. What is it, Dan?
Which end?
The front. That's sick.
Well, excuse the hell out of me.
Oh, God.
Like one of them Chinese finger cut things.
I called nose. Sorry. Oh, God.
What are we doing?
Nothing. Dance for the news.
I've got that.
Visual.
Never mind.
How do you do?
And that's why I didn't say it.
He lost Stacy altogether.
How do you do?
Why is it? The 2 hours he's been in, all he's laughing at is a cartoon clip of the aardvark.
How do you do?
No, I keep playing over it over my head. Suck on my vanilla salty ball.
Do you know what he said?
Suck on
The
my...
answer is no.
No.
All right. Go ahead, Dan.
When Sandy and Jeff Petey of Otis, Oregon checked their answering machine on April... Actually, I'm going to pass that for a second. Last Friday, 43-year-old Yvonne Hernandez was doing some heavy drinking at a bar in Nashua, New Hampshire. But after Yvonne left the bar, she got into an argument with a group of people in the parking lot. Apparently, she's a diehard Yankees fan, and she had a sticker on her card that said so. But since Nashua is only a short drive from Boston, a lot of the town's residents are Red Sox fans. The Sox fans started chanting, "Yankees suck," and apparently Yvonne didn't appreciate that, so she got into her car and drove off, before doubling back and plowing into the group. One of the Red Sox fans, 29-year-old Matthew...
Doesn't that sound like something Gavin would do?
Oh, absolutely.
Just as
absolutely.
fanatical as he is about the Dallas Stars, if I stood out in the parking lot and taunted him, sooner or later, he'd run over me with his Volvo.
I absolutely agree, yeah. Especially, it's all he's talked about today is when can he get in? When does the game start?
When's the game start?
6:30.
Oh.
Maybe you could put it on.
What channel is it on?
Probably 27.
I don't think we get that in here.
Oh, we got all local channels.
Let me see. Nope, Seinfeld's on. Do you want to watch that? No. It's a good one.
The game will be on Versus.
Oh.
On what?
We don't.
Versus.
All right. We don't have that. So why is Gavin still here?
Because he's not going to leave, get in
He
trouble.
leaves every other time. Gavin, why are you still here?
Team player, brother.
Do they have to win tonight?
They don't have to, but it would be nice. It would be a great start.
Is this the first game in a new series?
Yes.
And they're playing the Red Wings?
Yes.
Trey, did you get my $200 down on them? On
Yes.
the Red Wings?
You're betting 200 to win 100.
Okay. But I get my 200 back.
If you win.
If I win, I get $300.
Yes.
Okay. What's the line?
It's a money line.
I don't know what that means. The Red Wings favored?
Red Wings are favored. You have to bet 200 to win 100. So otherwise, if you
How much would I win if I bet 500?
You win 250.
All right. Do that instead on the Red Wings.
Okay.
Why are you so confident?
I just looked at the stats. And you don't like it, and it's worth $500.
Man.
The stats are actually in your favor, Russ.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, but we can do it.
So why aren't you where are they playing?
Detroit.
Oh, well, that's not what it's like. Yeah. All right. I don't know. I thought they were playing here. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, the Red Sox fan killed the Yankees fan killed the Red Sox fan. Breakup facts in May issue of Women's Health magazine. 13% of women say they've broken up with a man because he was bad in bed. 9% of women have broken up with a man just because they didn't like his friends. And 2% of women have dumped a man just because he couldn't dance. And 40% of women say a man has actually talked them out of dumping him in the middle of the breakup.
We've all done that.
I've never had it work.
I have. Well, I threatened.
Will you talk them out of it?
Yeah, well, I threatened to send the videotape of us having sex to our friends and family, and then we stayed together for another 2-3 months.
Well, that one didn't even work for me.
That didn't work for you?
No.
How does that
And
one
the threatening suicide, that's funny to them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Vanilla Ice's wife on that 911 tape. I'm going to kill myself. And he's going to kill himself on the 911 officer.
All right, I don't need officers. Send over send over paramedics, just in case he screws that up too. Before we need a break.
Yeah.
No. All right. We'll be back.
We'll be back the Russ Martin Show.
I didn't hear that.
That was one of the guys from Fox News read some of the Detroit mayor's text messages, and just the way he did it, cut number 19, the way he did it, he put a little too much emphasis. It got a little creepy. Because obviously there's text messages going back between the mayor and his lady.
Is this the same one that was at the city council meeting and the chick's giving him grief?
It's the same city.
Not the same person.
No, this is I think it's Kwame Kilpatrick.
Well, hang on. Trey, what was the audio you said you had of the chick that was on the city council?
Of the Conyers chick?
Yeah.
It is where the Detroit paper set her down with a bunch of 7th and 8th graders.
Oh, wow.
And they kind of take her to task, and she gets testy with them.
Where is it? I see it. Is it part 1?
It should be Conyers and the 8th grader.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yes.
Huh? You seem a little fidgety.
Something's got me really zits, and I really don't know why.
Boobs.
Thank you.
Was it the boobs from earlier?
No, I've been feeling like really just about to jump out of my skin, and I
seemed to be about the time the chick came in with the boobs. They popped out. Because that's when you got very hypnotic. Look down the trance. So fleshy.
I'm going to look straight at him because they're going to put a spell or something on me.
What if that means they're looking back at me?
I caught myself looking right at him, man.
I'll stick my finger in my ass.
What? What is that going to do?
Calm me down for a minute.
That's how you calm yourself down? I'm really nervous about this airplane landing. Hang on a minute. Whew. No, it's all right. Hold the cocktail. I'm all right now.
All right. I'm safe as long as... We can crash now. How old is this clip?
It's fairly recent. It was done, I think, a week after that city council.
What is it they're asking her that's getting her twisted?
How she's an adult and a person in authority, and why you're calling someone Shrek and losing your temper.
Oh, so they saw all the coverage of her on the council meeting.
How old are these kids again?
8th graders.
I saw a clip of it. It's pretty funny. Little kids are calling her.
Hang on. Do you still have the first one where she's on the council?
It's in this piece.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go then.
Hello, I'm Charlie LaDuff of the Detroit News, and this is your Detroit.
Are you sure this is new?
All right. Detroit City Councilwoman Monica Conyers, wife of United States Congressman John Conyers, and third in line to be the mayor of the Motor City, has made headlines in recent weeks for her peculiar style of debate. She has recently, in her official capacities, threatened to shoot someone, threatened to have someone beaten up, and most famously, she called the Balding City Council President Ken Cockrell Shrek. Max, let's roll that tape.
I have the floor, President Pro Tem. I don't want to hear you anymore.
And you don't have to hear me. We don't have to hear you.
Then be quiet because I'm speaking and I'm asking a question.
You do that at home, not here.
I'm not your father, but I am the president, and right now I have...
Now they cut off my favorite part. I have the floor. We know you do.
The floor.
Because I'm tired of that. Be respectful. You may not do that at home, but you're going to do it up in here.
Stop interrupting.
You grow up. Control your house, and you know how to treat other women better.
You're the last one to talk.
I'm the first one to talk to you, Shrek.
You're out of
order. The first one to talk. Don't disrespect me.
And it sounds like nobody else in the council can stand her ass either.
No, you can.
Why would you stay there?
Some people just like controversy.
Well, how much work do you think you're actually going to get done if you've got the rest of the city council against your ass?
And I didn't hear this the first time, but that guy goes, she's third in line to be the mayor, so she thinks she's going up further.
I hear you.
Then be quiet because I'm speaking and I'm asking
you
a
do
question.
that at home, not here.
And not your father, but I am the president, and right now I have the floor.
Because I'm tired of that. Be respectful. You may not do that at home, but you're going to do it up in
Stop
here.
interrupting.
You grow up. Control your house, and you know how to treat other women better.
You're the last one to talk.
I'm the first one to talk, you, Shrek.
You're
out of order. The first one to talk. Don't disrespect me. Order of the day.
I will call this to adjourn if you don't.
Do it, baby. Do it. Move to adjourn. Do it.
We're going to take...
Your Detroit News assembled a group of school children who questioned Miss Conyers about her behavior. Things got testy. Max, let's roll that tape.
Is Detroit News on some type of CB channel? Doesn't sound as slick as you'd think for TV news.
I think this is actually a paper, and they're doing this as an internet only.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, now one of the things that was discussed in your school, and I know you discussed it, and you said you knew about it already, was the so-called Shrek incident. Does anyone remember that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, did anyone have any issues or feelings about that in terms of how the council conducted itself that day?
I have a question.
Speak up. Don't be afraid of
I
anything.
have a question.
Speak loud. Put the microphone close to you.
Do you think that calling Mr. Ken Cockrell Shrek was wrong?
It depends. What do you mean by it depends?
Speak up.
I'm thinking of my answer for that question. Well, that depends to me. So I think I probably could have used some different words, probably. But do you understand, like, sometimes when you're at school and you're trying to ask the teacher a question and you're just not getting what you need and you get frustrated? That's how I felt that day. Doesn't make it right, but that's how I felt that day. Well,
Trey, you fly to Detroit and hold a mic for them?
They're kids, and I mean, they're grabbing onto the mic and stuff, and that's why you're hearing that.
All right.
Do you think if the president would have really got angry and took that personal, do you think that would have jeopardized your job?
No, why would it?
If it would have offended him as well as the rest of the city council, do you think they would have brought it out?
They would have done what?
Brought it out. Meaning, would they say...
And she's going to go off on these kids?
It shouldn't go off, but she gets real testy.
Oh, she did this. We don't think she should have done it? Because you said where?
These kids are idiots to start with. That would drive me nuts just to sit in the same room with them.
School. And how we feel like that. But you're an adult. We have to look up to you.
Absolutely.
We're looking on TV and like, this is an adult calling another adult a Shrek. That's something a second grader would do.
And so at school, you've never done that. You've never said anything that you shouldn't have said inappropriate.
We are kids.
But that's not my question, though. Have you ever done that?
I said yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So, and you did it out of...
She doesn't listen any better here than she does at the city council. I've already said that, but I'm kid. I'm 6 or 7 years old. Or what are these, 8th graders?
Yeah, so about 11, 12.
All right. I'm 11.
14.
What?
The 8th grade, they should be like 13, 14. That's what's annoying the hell out of me is they sound like they're 6 or 7 years old.
Well, still, the kids already asked the question or answered the question. Yes, we do it, but we're kids. We say those things.
Then sit your fat ass down! Baby Shrek!
Calling another adult a Shrek? That's something a second grader would do.
And so at school, you've never done that. You've never said anything that you shouldn't have said inappropriate.
We are kids.
But that's not my question, though. Have you ever done that?
I said yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So, and you did it out of frustration also, right?
Yes.
And so we're all human, right?
We're human, but you have to know your boundaries. He's the president
of what?
Of the city council.
And so do you...
He's the president of what?
It doesn't make any difference. This kid's beating her ass.
Yeah. You think just because someone is the president that they have a right not to allow other people to be heard?
they're allowed to let other people be hurt, but not in a disrespectful way.
Okay, and he was being disrespectful.
No, he wasn't. You were running your mouth. He told you to shut up because you had already been interrupted by somebody else. You got pissed about it. You did it to him, and now you're mad. I have the floor.
We know you do.
He was, but you didn't have to call him a name.
But now you're telling me what I should have and should not have done.
Yeah, that's the question. Do you think it was appropriate as an adult to call some guy Shrek at a city council meeting? That's about as focused as I can be for 14 years old. Leave me alone. I got hair growing in.
Well, you're an adult. You have that choice.
I'm what?
You're an adult. You have that choice.
And everybody has choices.
But sometimes people need to think before they act.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be combative with you, young lady.
Was that all of it?
That's all they had.
Well, she never really gets testy with them. She
gets schooled by
She just
him.
gets slapped around by him. I was expecting a fit.
Oh, no, no fit, but she just got testy and couldn't answer their questions.
Yeah. You got 14-year-olds asking you questions, and they even say, I've answered your question. I'm a kid.
Just a kid.
Is it appropriate for you to use that as an elderly whore? Do you have the original?
Why would she sit down with these kids? You know that's going to come up, and you know you're not going to.
Well, that seems like that was the focus of the entire thing. Is you heard her call the president of the council? Was that his title?
Yes.
Shrek. Do you, as children, think that was appropriate? Once the kids say no, we don't agree with it, you're already out.
Yeah.
You just say, I screwed up, it's something I shouldn't have said, I'm sorry. Then you're done with it. Why nobody can take the short route to answer questions.
She didn't want to admit she was wrong, even in front of kids.
No, she's never admitted she's wrong.
No.
And she had just gotten cut off at the council meeting by somebody else, has an S fit. The president tells her to shut up because he's cutting him off, and then she goes off.
I gotta go find where she threatened to shoot somebody.
Was that at a bar? Or one of the council meetings?
I think it was at one of the council meetings.
Yeah. I think we've already played that. I think they brought up her drinking, and the gun thing.
Yeah, that was
the
it.
gun thing came into play someplace else. I don't get how she stays on the city council unless all of her constituents back her up on everything that comes out of her head.
Well, it doesn't hurt that her husband's been in the congressman for years.
But day after day, she's making an ass of herself on television and at council meetings.
Look at the people who stayed on Dallas City Council for years that were absolute jackasses.
Yeah, you're right. Do we need to break for Lycus?
Nope.
All right. What else you got, Dan?
Sorry.
Oh, hang on. Did you have audio, John, or we already go past that?
That was just the Detroit mayor text messages. The Fox reporter that read them.
All right. Is that going to be as fantastic as what Trey handed me?
It's going to be better quality.
All right.
Came from Fox News. It's cut number 19. Then I also have the original audio from the Detroit mayor when he was doing this State of the City.
Which one do I want?
Do number 19.
To Washington, D.C. Christine Beatty writes, "Can I just come and lay down in your room until you get back?" Kilpatrick responds, "Yes." The next morning, Kilpatrick, "They were right outside the door," referring to the mayor's bodyguards. "They had to have heard everything." Beatty, "So we are officially busted." Ha-ha. The mayor, "Ha-ha. Damn that. Never busted. Busted is what you see. Ha-ha." Beatty, "Ha-ha. Damn. So they have to walk in before..."
Yeah, I think it's further and further into this. He's starting to read it with a little emotion. Hell yeah.
September 24th, Beatty writes, "This is one of those little things I had to tell you. Last night when I was laying on your shoulder in the car, and you held my face and sang whatever song it was, that felt so good. It was just one of those little moments when you just made me fall some more." October 7th, 2002, Beatty writes, "Okay, I'm feeling like I want another night, like the most recent Saturday at the Residence Inn. You made me feel so damn good that night. As you can see, I can't let it go." The mayor responds, "I feel that we can do that in West Virginia and just relax together."
How long is this clip?
It's a minute and a half.
"I need you so bad. I want to wake up in the morning and you are there. And make it happen. Love you." October 16th, 2002, the mayor writes, I've been dreaming all day about having you all to myself for 3 days. Relaxing, laughing, talking, sleeping, and making love. May 5th, 2003. The mayor writes, that's the first time that I couldn't fully seduce you. My game is off, haha. Thanks for the conversation and the QT. Love you. Beatty responds, haha, your game is way on, baby. You had me at hello. Jerry Maguire, 2000. Haha, I just didn't want to get caught. Now, those were the messages we could show you. Some others are so explicit we couldn't read them on the air.
Ones he read.
Couldn't read them on the air, but you know he's reading them to everybody else before the camera's turned on.
Let's go to the break room. I read these to you.
Sticky finger, man. Oh.
It's not on there. No, I mean, it's sticking up there.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I have for that particular audio.
All right. Anything else before we go? What's the matter, Dan?
Just that guy. I don't know what it is. Whenever it's like that reminds me of the Dateline NBC when their voiceover guy would read the internet chat room stuff.
But that was more just monotone.
It was monotone and creepy.
In fact, it was almost that's what made it creepy. It was just that dry delivery.
Yeah, but he would. Both this guy reading Kwame's text messages and the Dateline guy both did the laughter parts in that dry ha. It's just
the way they had it on Dateline. The way whoever they had do the voice made all the text sound like a pedophile with the delivery.
Very much.
Yeah.
This guy was too busy getting his Mac on.
We can lay there and put your head on my shoulder.
Hell yeah.
As Barry White would say, I ain't getting nothing in love. Charlie Willis, Fox News.
I'm glad you said Fox. Dan, let's go.
Yeah. Before he says something else. For more information on the Russ Martin Show,
I'm here to Fox your news.
Say that. What are you talking about?
Ryan actually fell over backwards when you went, Fox News.
It's a good group of people that put together the news.
Oh, Fox your ass.
Sorry.
Pictures, videos, and more, go to russmartin.com. To answer any questions you may have about the show, go to russmartin.info.
Fox 33 times.
Stop it.
To email the show and during the show only, send that to studio@russmartin. Other show websites, johndavidryan.com, danomalley.com, djclo.com, treytrenholm.com, and for Chuck, normally on the keyboards, chuckwheat.com. The official caterer of the show is Sugar Babies Barbecue. Their website, sugarbabiesbbq.com. Russ gets his guitars and band equipment from the Guitar Center. Their website, guitarcenter.com. The official liquor store of the show is Majestic Fine Wine and Spirits. Their website, majesticliquors.com. And the official site for Live 105.3 is live1053.com.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
You can now listen to The Russ Martin Show anytime you want on the web at russmartin.info.